जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Team, are we go?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the 83rd SKOCH Summit India Governance Forum in the series The State of Governance. This is the 14th conference being organized by SKOCH under the aegis of the India Governance Forum that has since May delved on issues covering governance, federalism, the economy, ease of doing business, healthcare, safety and security, municipal governance, and so on. We start the day with the much-awaited announcement of the SKOCH Order of Merit semi-finalists. There are going to be 2 sessions over the course of this afternoon, which will cover the SKOCH Order of Merit presentations. The live voting, which has just popped up on your screens, will take place at 5 different times during the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you the SKOCH Order of Merit. The first SKOCH Order of Merit for the day goes to Mr. Abhishek Panda, Executive Officer from Barbil Municipality for the Wushu Stadium at Barbil, Kionjar. Many congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Would you like to say a few words, Mr. Panda?
Yes, sir, definitely. This award actually means a lot of it has a lot of value to us, and specifically this award, I am dedicating this award to the hundreds of students who are actually daily practicing, and they are winning at USU, and they are representing Odisha state in various forums, in various sporting events. So I would like to dedicate this award to our talented young students who are currently playing USU sports in our stadium. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you, the state of Odisha, and the upcoming sports persons. Ms. Shikha Srivastava, Managing Director of the Bihar State Milk Cooperative Federation Limited, for the implementation of the National Program for Dairy Development in Araria, Katihar, and Purnia districts under the Kosi Development Project. Ms. Srivastava. Mr. Vaibhav Chaudhary, Managing Director of the Bihar State Vegetable Processing and Marketing Federation Limited for Vegetable Processing and Marketing Scheme. Ms. Roshni Sen, Principal Secretary, Consumer Affairs Department, Government of West Bengal for E-Parimap. Ms. Roshni Sen, once again for Pre-Litigation Mediation for Consumers. Mr. Annadurai Arumugam, Director, Agriculture of the Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Department, Government of Tamil Nadu for Delta Area Kuruvai Package 2021. Mr. Arumugam. Mr. Chevuru Kiran, Special Commissioner, Department of Agriculture, Government of Andhra Pradesh for Insight Quality Control App.
Thank you, sir. Myself, Jay Krishna. I'm representing our commissioner, sir. Thank you, SKOCH, for recognizing our project. And thank you, sir.
Many
It's a new project, and we thank you for recognizing it. It helps a lot. Thank you.
Mr. Lalit Jain, Director, Department of Environment, Science and Technology of the Government of Himachal Pradesh for the buyback policy of non-recyclable and single-use plastics. Mr. Jain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I, on behalf of my director, thank you all jury member and Scotch for nominating us for this award. Thank you, sir.
Many, many congratulations. Mr. Ramacharya Puranik, Director Fisheries of the Government of Karnataka for Mission Million ton fish production.
Thank you very much, sir. It gives
Many
me immense
congratulations,
pleasure. Sir,
Would you like to address the audience?
just I would like to say thanks to Scotch because our team efforts has given a very good result. In fact, we would like to continue because as you know, marine sector, it is actually having a stagnated production wherein we are giving more focus on inland side, wherein PMMSY really helped us, our state. So we are supposed to get a total project cost in 5 years, which has been actually given in 3 years' time only. So that we would be, definitely we have a long way to go to achieve blue revolution in the country, sir. Definitely, it is a thanks to Scotch Award for recognizing, sir. Thank you.
So thanks are to you for the excellent initiative that you've undertaken, sir, and may God's blessings be added to your work. Many congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Mr. Girish Dayalan, Director of the Department of Governance, Reforms and Public Grievances of the Government of Punjab for Citizen Connect portal. Mr. Dayalan.
Yeah, hi Rohan, I am Prabhakar. I am representing my Department of Governance Reform. On behalf of our director, I would like to thank Scotch, so that Scotch has motivated us a lot so that we can bring more excellence in our citizen service delivery. So this is just a beginning, and with these kind of awards, to bring efficiency in citizen service delivery and make citizens' life easier and enhance ease of living also. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prabhakar ji, and many congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you.
Mr. Narendra Kumar Yadav, Chief Horticulture Officer, Department of Horticulture and Food Processing of the Government of Uttarakhand for One District, One Product Mushroom Cultivation and Processing, a tool to tackle migration and employment issues in Uttarakhand. We have Mr. Narendra Yadav with us, please.
From my farmers side, I would like to thank you, Scotch, for recognizing their efforts. I'm sure this will certainly boost their morale and will help us to take this project to greater heights, deeper into the farmers community. Thank you, Scotch.
Many congratulations. Dr. Tuhin Kumar, Assistant Director of the Department of Medical Health and Family Welfare, Government of Uttarakhand for Cardiac Care Services in PPP mode. Dr. Tuhin Kumar. You're on mute, Dr. Kumar.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much. And we are very much delighted that we are receiving the semi-final Scotch Award of Merit. And the basic objective has been earlier, we were also running this cardiac care center earlier also, but the fact remains is that we wanted to develop it further, go ahead, where we can focus on addressing patients at the remote areas, because Uttarakhand, most 70% of the population live in hilly areas, and we have hardly few towns, probably say to about 31 towns in whole of Uttarakhand. Rest of the areas in remote areas, where we have upper and middle Himalayas. Thank you so much. However, probably we may be able to extend further this program, providing cardiac care services and address the patient at the golden hour. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Many, many congratulations to you, Dr. Kumar. Your service is perhaps the defining factor in potentially saving someone's life. We wish you all the very best, Dr. Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Prashant Kumar, Secretary of the Department of Rural Development, the Government of Jharkhand, for Palash, branding and marketing for rural and tribal women entrepreneurs and artisans products, Mr. Prashant Kumar. Dr. Levinson J. Martins, Director, Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management of the Government of Goa for the Goa Waste Management Corporation. Mr. Sachin Jadhav, Director Tourism and Additional Secretary, Department of Tourism, Government of Odisha for the Eco Retreat, Odisha. Mr. Sachin Jadhav. Ms. Shami Abidi, Commissioner of the Department of Tribal and Scheduled Castes, Government of Chhattisgarh for the development of departmental hostels and ashrams as model institutions. We have someone from the Tribal Department, Government of Chhattisgarh with us. You're on mute, sir. Unfortunately, we still cannot hear you. आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
Excuse me, I am Debanjan Roy from WCDSW department. Can I now tell? Actually, last time I did not get the audio properly.
Yes, of course.
I am Debanjan Roy. Can you see me and can you see my video?
Yes, we can see your video, Mr. Roy.
Hello.
Yes, we can see your video, Mr. Roy.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the SKOCH family for giving us this opportunity. I am Debanjan, Senior Deputy Secretary from WCD and SW Department, Government of West Bengal. We will try to narrate before you, all of you, about Lakshmi Bhandar, a scheme exclusively designed for women development and women empowerment. Government of West Bengal launched this project in August 2021. It is aimed basically for all the women aged between 25 to 60 years. And if they are enrolled in Shastro Shati, they are eligible to apply this project. The project, they can apply in camps being held nearby their home, at their doorsteps. It is called Duare Sarkar in Government of West Bengal, unique intervention of West Bengal. Women from SC/ST households, they are entitled to get an assistance of ₹1,000 per month, and other women, they are getting ₹500 per month from this project. And these women have been incorporated through the banking system. That is, everybody is having their bank account in their own name, and they have been included in the banking system. And they are getting
We're losing you.
amount might be little small, but they can take their own decision on this money, so that some of them are buying medicines for their family members. Some of them are buying educational kits for their children. And the most important thing is they are taking decision by themselves. So through this intervention of Government of West Bengal, women empowerment has been affected, and women are getting some prestigious stakehold in their family itself, so that they can join to this project. This is an unique intervention of Government of West Bengal. Every month, almost 1,000 crore is being pumped into the project, so that government can get this, can give some assistance to these families. Hope in some next session we can tell something more in this thing.
Absolutely, and we look forward to your participation in the next session, Mr. Roy, and thank you very much, and many congratulations to you on behalf of the Department of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare, the Government of West Bengal, for Lakshmi Bhandar. Many congratulations once again. We look forward to seeing you on the other side. Mr. Sekat Kumar Datta, Special Secretary of the Department of Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Government of West Bengal, for single window system for online building plan approval. Mr. Sekat Kumar Datta. Ms. Idzes Kundan, Principal Secretary of the Department of Women and Child Development, the Government of Maharashtra, for the Maharashtra Migration Tracking System, MAHA-MTS. Ms. Kundan.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Raju is there.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Dr. Kotkar.
Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, I'm representing the Principal Secretary, Department of Women and Child Development, Government of Maharashtra. This app was prepared in response to the COVID pandemic, and it was piloted. And
Dr. Kotkar, my apologies. Dr. Jodhkar, my apologies for interrupting. We seem to be getting reverb. Maybe you are on multiple devices and we are not able to hear you.
thank you very much.
Many congratulations. Mr. Hridesh Sharma, Director of the Local Self-Government Department, the Government of Rajasthan, for Indira Gandhi
Can you hear me?
Credit Card Yojana.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Myself, sir, Hirok Jyoti Majumdar, Deputy Secretary, Department of Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Government of West Bengal.
I see.
The previous one.
Previous one. Previous one, sir. Yes, this is the one, sir.
Many congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
I would like to, on behalf of this department, I would like to convey our sincere regards and thanks to you and jury members for selecting this award for this department. We have developed this system and we are working on it, and in all the urban local bodies, we have introduced this, and at present, almost 12,000 building plans have been approved through this system. It's a great work we have achieved. And we again thank you for this award for selecting this department. Thank you, sir.
That is by no means any small feat. Many congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Hridesh Sharma, Local Self-Government Department, Government of Rajasthan, for the Indira Gandhi Shahri Credit Card Yojana. Mr. Hridesh Sharma. Dr. Salim Ur Rahman, Director General, Family Welfare, MCH and Immunization, Directorate General of Family Welfare, MCH and Immunization, Government of Jammu and Kashmir, for COVID-19 vaccination in Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Salim Ur Rahman. Mr. Madeshu M., Chief Registrar of Births and Deaths, Karnataka, the Directorate of Economics and Statistics, Government of Karnataka, for e-Janma.
मिल गया ना ढेर है वो सामने हाँ हाँ ना
I would please request you to mute whoever it is that we are able to hear. Dr. Anjali Chauhan, State Program Officer of the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Himachal Pradesh, for the convergence of Department of Health with the Department of Education during the COVID-19 pandemic, a novel initiative. Dr. Anjali Chauhan. Mr. Kanan R., Member Secretary of the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board, for Environment, Climate Change and Forest Department, for the Mindam Manjappai, a people's campaign against plastics. Mr. Kanan R.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Kanan, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board. And we are happy that we have come to the semi-final stage of the SKOCH Order of Merit. And the concept for our board is the Mindum Manjappai. In Tamil, it's called Bring Back the Old Culture of Manjappai, means yellow bag. So the Meedum Manjapai campaign was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister last December. Since then, we are doing a hectic campaign and a lot of awareness is being created among the school children and college students also. We conducted a mega eco-alternative exhibition in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment Forests, where people from all over the country, more than 180 stalls on eco-alternatives were displayed there, and we also facilitated the startups to do the alternative to the single-use plastics. It was a mega hit, and a lot of eco-alternative manufacturers were able to bag some good orders for making this eco-alternative to replace the single-use plastics. And we are also going to organize a Manjapai Express, which will be rowing around Tamil Nadu with around 12 bogies, spreading the awareness among the people. Even after we use, it can be used by other states also. We are in the process of designing the Manjapai Express now, along with IRCTC. So we are doing a lot of awareness works, and Tamil Nadu being the first state to impose ban on single-use plastics in the year 2018. From then on, we have started implementing this ban and very seriously, and we have seized so many tons of plastics, and we have imposed a lot of fine on the people using or selling the single-use plastics. And we are also going to give some awards for schools, colleges, and commercial establishments where they are going to replace the single-use plastics with alternatives. So this is the kind of work we are doing. We are very vigorous in implementing the ban on single-use plastics. And the Manjapai, Meedum Manjapai campaign is really catching up in Tamil Nadu. Slowly, we are replacing the plastic carry bags, and at some point of time, we will be able to eradicate the plastic carry bags and bring back the old tradition basics of Manjapai again. Thank you for this opportunity, sir.
Many congratulations, Mr. Kanan. An excellent initiative, and so impressive the way that you involve startups to build a groundswell and effect the social change for the disuse of single-use plastics. Many congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Lachiram Bhukia, Commissioner of the Fisheries Department, Government of Telangana, for fish seed stocking.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. This is Murali Krishna, Joint Director of Fisheries. Thank you for qualifying us in semi-finals. The Government of Telangana Department of Fisheries has taken up a unique program, that is fish seed stocking in all water bodies. We have around 26,000 water bodies, including reservoirs. We are stocking healthy fish seed, required quantity, required quality, everything, ensuring everything. We are stocking fish seed in all water bodies. This is a unique scheme, sir. Because of this, the production is going up every year. Now we are going to reach about 4 lakh tons per annum for this year. And apart from this, not only fish seed stocking, we are stocking prawn juveniles, that is Scampi, Macrobrachium rosenbergi. That is a very good quality, prawn, sir. That is, we are stocking that juveniles also. So this prawn and fish both together, we are growing in the reservoirs and the tanks, that is open water bodies. This scheme is nowhere in the country. We are stocking all the water bodies, and thereby we are giving good ample livelihood opportunities for the fishers, so that their socio-economic development is growing up nowadays. And we are stocking regularly, sir. This is about our fish seed stocking programs. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Congratulations, Mr. Murali Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, this jury and panel. This is Nilanjan Bhattacharya, Deputy Secretary of Consumer Affairs Department of Government of West Bengal. So, should I place our concern or just wait?
If there is a concern that you would like to express, sir?
No, this is a concern. We actually have been selected for 2 projects for this actually for order of merit. One is our pre-litigation mediation for consumer grievances.
Yes, of course. We did announce this excellent project. Please allow me a quick second. I will just revert.
Yes, this project mediation for consumers, and another is e-Parimap. This pre-litigation mediation of consumer, this is the first of its kind in the entire country, because in this redressing these consumer grievances, basically there was no provision for mediation. The West Bengal as the first country from this Consumer Affairs Department, they have arranged for pre-litigation mediation. Before, actually in this, before filing a complaint, an official complaint through commission, we give a chance to the litigants to go for pre-litigation mediation. And there is an extensive framework for this, which have been developed over a period of 10 to 15 experience. And we have a great honor to say this, that during the passage of this Consumer Protection Act of 2019, specifically Government of India discussed this with our government and incorporated the provision. So basically what we do, we actually offer them pre-litigation. In this way, their litigation expenses at the time for litigation, that also actually lessens. And all the long drawn court procedure, this is actually also mitigated. This is a unique step from Government of West Bengal. This is for the first one. And for the second one, there is an online project of e-Parimap, which is an licensing environment, as this department deals with the standardization of weights and measures. So all the procedures of licensing, or for 3 or 4 categories for verification, and even on the issuance of certification, we have defined an e-platform for all the stakeholders, even up to the level of the remotest corner. We have also actually defined different application programming interfaces to actually coordinate with different Shayata Kendras, so that at the end of the remotest corner, one person, he or she can apply. And also we have done a business process engineering to keep the entire data online in our state data center also. So you present these 2 projects to your SKOCH family, and very much thanks from the Government of West Bengal for selecting this one. Thank
you very much. And there are immense and innumerable applications of a platform for online dispute redressal in the pre-litigation stage, especially in a field such as consumer affairs. Many congratulations. Would you also like to speak to e-Parimap?
Yeah, I have mentioned a little bit of e-Parimap. E-Parimap is an entirely business process re-engineering for actually, that this department, this Consumer Affairs Department for West Bengal, specifically, it actually caters to 3 directorates. One of this is standardization of weights and measures. So there are different parts of business houses and business transactions are related to us. And we are very much compliant to the ease of doing business provision also. So as a part of that, we have introduced this e-Parimap, which actually very much facilitated the online applications for licensing. For actually online verification also, we have developed a unique software which actually takes the cloud server network, and it actually does all the verifications, in situ verifications, even without applying for a perfect period. When the period actually appears, automatically there is a heads up from our system. And also in the remotest corner, we have developed some application programming which actually links all the very much remotest cyber cafes to our department also, so that people at the remote corner, they can also apply. And we have developed the in-situ certificates also. So for that, there is no actually the offline records or whatever the offline materials, everything is maintained in the cloud server network. And in this way, we have actually tried to address the UDB issue also.
Many congratulations to the Consumer Affairs Department, Government of West Bengal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaskar, I am Vikas Mishra. I am Deputy Secretary PAM Department, Additional MD, MP PAM Company from Madhya Pradesh.
Welcome, Mr. Mishra. We look forward to your participation. Many congratulations to the Government of Madhya Pradesh, the General Administration Department, Ms. Suchita Kak, Senior Technical Director, National Informatics Center, for promoting e-governance through e-office and MMP implementation. Mr. Jose Manuel Narona, Chairman of the Goa State Innovation Council for the Virtual Innovation Register. Mr. Narona.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for having shortlisted us as a semi-finalist. This Virtual Innovation Register, as you probably would know, is a place where youngsters can register the ideas which can fructify into a startup perhaps at the end. Dedicated to the late Mr. Manohar Parrikar. He had launched this program for us 4 years back. It's doing extremely well today. So much so that recently the Honorable Prime Minister, when he released a coffee table book of the latest innovations in the country, has chosen the Virtual Innovation Register to be part of the coffee table book. It was launched on the Civil Services Day on 21st of April of this year. So we are greatly honored once again to be shortlisted as semi-finalists for this program. Thank you very much.
Many congratulations to you, Mr. Arora.
Thank you.
Dr. Shashi Sudhan Sharma, Principal and Dean of the Government Medical College, Jammu for Viral Research and Diagnostic Laboratory. Dr. Sharma. Mr. C. Muralidhar, Engineer-in-Chief of the Irrigation and CAD Department, Government of Telangana for Water Use Efficiency in the Irrigation Sector. Mr. Prashant Kumar, Secretary, Jharkhand State Livelihood Promotion Society, Rural Development Department, Government of Jharkhand for Johar, Jharkhand Opportunities for Harnessing Rural Growth. Mr. Prashant Kumar. Dr. Madhusmita Samantare, Executive Officer of Kyon Jharghar Municipality for the development of a handball ground. Dr. Madhusmita Samantare. Madam.
Good afternoon and thank you. From the entire district administration, I'm extending my gratitude towards this selection, and this means a lot to us because this was one of such projects which were with which we are emotionally connected because the field, it was initially an earth-laden playground, and for which there were lot many restrictions whenever it used to be the evening because of the lack of light and illumination. Players couldn't play and they got very short period of time for their practicing and other activities, and this always prevented them from growing or in their development. And by this development of handball stadium, we have actually transformed this ground into state-of-art facilities with a synthetic coat, which actually has 9 layers of synthetic layers, which provides a cushiony effect to all the players. And with the floodlights, with the safe sanitation facilities, we see lots and lots of females and girls, they coming to play this that handball. And because of this, there has been an increase in the participation of the players, and for which we are also able to conduct different state level inter-districts and interstate matches. And because of this, there has been a growth in the interest, and many are taking interest, and we are seeing an increase in the people even coming to see the matches. And this not only provides a playground to the people or the players, it is also providing economic avenues, and as well as it is also providing employment opportunities, because with those who play national games, they are getting employment opportunities in police department, in education, in the health sector, and other departments. They are getting employment opportunities, be it different, they are into good posts also, and this is also providing an inspiration to the girls. Yeah. So this is, thank you from again, thank you.
Ms. Archana Patnaik, Special Secretary of the Water Resources Department and Managing Director of OLIC, Odisha Lift Irrigation Corporation Limited for Community Lift Irrigation and Deep Borewell Projects. Ms. Archana Patnaik. Mr. M. Hanumanta Rao, Commissioner of the Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Department, the Government of Telangana for Sustainable Solid Waste Management in Rural Telangana, Mr. M. Hanumanta Rao.
Sir, I am Hanumanta Rao, sir, Commissioner Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Telangana, Government of Telangana. Thank you for giving this opportunity, giving this recognition for the Government of Telangana regarding this solid waste management in rural Telangana. We had 12,769 gram panchayats. In every GP, we had this segregation sheds, and there is a mechanism of collecting solid waste management, segregation of this solid and this wet waste. And wet waste we are turning into green manure, and solid waste we are disposing, and we are getting the revenue for each GP also. So we are doing other activities also in rural area. In every GP, we are having the Vaikunta Dhamam and Palle Prakriti.
Many congratulations, Mr. Rao.
Yeah, in each and every GP of Telangana. Thank you, Ananda.
Namaskar. Mr. M. Hanumantarao, once again for the Palle Prakriti Vanam Village Natural Park of the Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Department, Government of Telangana. Many congratulations once again, Mr. Rao.
Yeah, thank you, sir. This is what I have just now told. In every GP, out of 12,769, each and every GP and habitation also, almost 19,764 habitations. So we had this Palle Prakriti Vanam. This is dense plantation. For 1 acre, 4,000 plants, nothing but forest we are creating in every GP. We have increased 7.7% greenery also, greenery percentage in this span of 5 years. Regarding this social forestry and this Palle Prakriti Vanam, and another concept, Bruhat Palle Prakriti Vanam in mandal level, cluster level in 10 acres, 5 acres to 10 acres range. So in greenery, greenery area coverage, we stood first in entire country. Thank you.
Many congratulations, Mr. Rao, and many congratulations also for Vaikunta Dhamam, modern crematorium for rural communities.
Yes, sir. This is also Government of Telangana under the leadership of our Honorable CM KCR Garu. In each and every GP, as I said, in 12,716 GPs, we are having this Vaikunta Dhama, whatever you call that Smashan Vatika, with all facilities, separate washrooms for both ladies and gents and otherwise, and also this burning platforms, 2 burning platforms with all facilities, running water and greenery, every facility created in this Vaikunta Dhamas. Thank you, sir.
Many congratulations. Mr. Prashant Kumar, Secretary of the Rural Development Department, the Government of Jharkhand, for Didi Badiya Yojana. Mr. Prashant Kumar. Mr. Sudarshan Thakur, Secretary of the Srimanta Sankaradeva Kalakshetra Society, Cultural Affairs Department, the Government of Assam, for Assam Ethnic Cultural Harmony and Exchange Mission. Mr. Sudarshan Thakur. Ms. Ayushi Sudan, Chief Executive Officer of the State Health Agency, the Government of Jammu and Kashmir, for Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, ABPMGAY, and the Sehat scheme. Ms. Ayushi Sudan. Ms. Ayushi Sudan, please. Mr. M. Hanumantarao, once again for the State Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, Government of Telangana, for the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. Mr. Hanumantarao.
Thank you, sir. With all the activities, what I have told in each and every GP of 12,769 GPs, we have received 13 awards in country level, also recently national awards. We stood first in entire country in this aspect. So thank you for recognizing from your side also, sir. Thank you.
Many congratulations, Mr. Rao. Dr. Subbayan Nalluswamy of the Tamil Nadu Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited for the milk production scheme. Dr. Subbayan Nalluswamy. Dr. Soumitra Mohan, Secretary of the Tourism Department of the Government of West Bengal for the West Bengal Tourist Guide Certification Scheme 2021. Dr. Soumitra Mohan. Mr. Sivashish Padi, Chief Engineer Dam Safety of the Water Resources Department, the Government of Odisha for Dam Rehabilitation and Improvement Project, DRIP. Mr. Sivashish Padi.
Yeah, thank you, SKOCH, for recognizing and appreciating our good work and inspiring us to come out with more flying colors in coming days in our field of specialization, that is dam safety. At present, we are working on 205 dams, 205 dams of the state for its rehabilitation and improvement projects. Thank you again. Thanks a lot, SKOCH, for inspiring us to come with more flying colors. Thank you.
Many congratulations once again. Ms. Rashmi Ranjan Nayak, Additional Secretary and Director of the CAD PIM for the ECAD project. Ms. Smaranika Sahu, Deputy Director, Flood Forecasting, Water Resources Department, Government of Odisha for Hydromet, the Hydrometeorological Information System. Hydromet.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Moranika Sahu, Deputy Director, Flood Forecasting, representing here on behalf of Chief Engineer HSGIS and CM, Department of Water Resources. Thank you, Scott, for recognizing Hydromet app. This app is actually very useful, and this was launched last year, July 2021, and we have successfully used in this year. During August month, in flood session of Hirakud flood and Subarnarekha flood, in collecting data and receiving data, latest updated data, hourly data of all reservoirs, gauge, rainfall, and discharge data. Thank you, Scott.
Many congratulations, madam.
Thank you.
Mr. Arijit Rajput, Additional Director, Revenue and Allocation of the Water Resources Department, the Government of Odisha for Industrial Water Consumption and Revenue Collection Monitoring, IWC, RCM, Mr. Arijit Raut. Mr. Raut, I believe you're with us.
Thank you for selecting us for semi-finalist. This is a system for integration of treasury with our portal IWC RCM and the stakeholders, that is consumers, that is industries, where all has been
Yes,
it is a monitoring system for monitoring allocated and source of trial for the government of Odisha.
Many congratulations. Many congratulations to you, Mr. Raut.
Thank you.
And with this, we come to the end of the first round of the SKOCH Order of Merit semi-finalist list.
I would like to say a few words. I from here, Jammu region of UT of Jammu and Kashmir. I compliment.
Namaskar, Dr. Sharma.
I compliment the SKOCH group for the comprehensive and meticulous adjudication process, where all the innovators from India were on board, and it was a big learning experience also. And yes, from meager resources by COVID management, the entire COVID management, Jammu did exceptionally well, right from testing to the patient management. And the work has been recognized. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations, Dr. Sharma.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. This is Director of Agriculture from Tamil Nadu, sir. So at the outset, we extend our thanks for qualifying us in this prestigious SKOCH Award for as a semi-finalist. So we already, I think you have gone through our nomination. So we initiated, we have given this nomination only for the welfare of the most deprived community of the society, that is farming community. So this is something a peculiar initiative. So totally we made it on online, and we have given some incentives like free fertilizers, because the Kuruvai means in Tamil, it's one among the rice growing seasons. So it's a very, very important season for the farmers to take up more production. So to avail the more production, they have to give more amount of inputs also. So in order to facilitate them, we have given inputs like seeds, fertilizers, and everything at free of cost, and that has been made a very transparent manner through online. This is what our project in nutshell, sir. Just thank you very much, sir.
Many congratulations. And we now, ladies and gentlemen, move to the inaugural session. Thank you very much for staying with us through the Order of Merit.
So we are from Idama for that. We'd like to speak some words. Hello.
For the inaugural session of the SKOCH State of Governance Conference this afternoon. We're joined by Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Nayak, Additional Secretary of the Water Resources Department, the Government of Odisha. Shri Rashmi Ranjan Nayak is an IAS officer. His home district is in Sonipur, and he has served the state of Odisha in various capacities prior to taking charge as Additional Secretary Water Resources, the Government of Odisha. Mr. Nayak has worked in the Revenue and Disaster Management departments, the Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare departments, the Women and Child Development departments in various capacities, and he's worked in the fields of food, nutrition, disaster management, and sustainability. We're also ably joined by Mr. Vikas Mishra, Deputy Secretary of the Public Assets Management Department, the Government of Madhya Pradesh, who is a 2013 batch IAS officer with an extensive background in law, urban, rural, and revenue. Were working zones for Mr. Mishra, and he's worked previously with the Chief Secretary and coordinated during the Corona incident in Bhopal. Do we have Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Nayak with us?
Yeah.
Very welcome.
Thank you
very
much for having me in the panel. I'm traveling and I could have issues of audio and video a bit. So at the beginning, I'd like to thank SKOCH for having selected ECAD from the Department of Water Resources, Odisha, for the order of merit at this level. And the first in the country where the Water Users Association, whom we called the Pani Panchayats, their activities are being monitored through an application called ECAD. And this application will capture all the activities that Pani Panchayats take, the records they maintain, the operations and maintenance that they do, the command area development activities they do undertake, the meetings that they do conduct before Rabi and Kharif, and a lot of other activities, including formation of Pani Panchayats and higher level forums such as distributory committee, project committee, state committee, etc. So this in nutshell is the intervention that ECAD is seeking to have as a flagship application of the Department of Water Resources in the state of Odisha. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak a few words about the application and the game-changing effect it would have at the cutting-edge level for effective water governance and participatory irrigation management.
Many
Thank
congratulations, Mr. Nayak. And if I may have the privilege of opening up the discussion at this point in time, Digital India has created a paradigm shift in governance and the economy, and India, they say, is the brightest spot in a dark horizon, as the IMF says, and as many industrialized nations are buckling under the force of economic headwinds. India's resilience has the world sitting up and taking note. And digitization has not only spurred transactions and driven financial inclusion, it has even helped governance. The targeted delivery of subsidies and last mile service delivery, other income support via digital channels, plus to a significant extent. What characterizes India in the last 9 years is a climate and other industrialized nations take your guard, sometimes under turbulent conditions. India have been steady. The Hindu reports that GST has begun to deliver. The Economic Times says that India's exports to China are growing faster than inbound shipments, and India is better placed than the world at large with economic growth on track, as reported in the Money Control. And this is amidst Global news reports that the global economy is approaching a recession. The good news is that the SKOCH assessment, our evaluations, surveys show that there is steady improvement in governance across states. Laggards of yesterday are today's leaders, and there has been a tremendous improvement in the delivery of services, healthcare management, women and child welfare, water resource management, livelihoods. The benefits are reaching the last mile, and most of such successes are documented by us as beacons of hope and are part of the SKOCH online knowledge repository. The SKOCH State of Governance Annual Rankings is the only report that focuses on project level outcomes with citizens at the center and is released annually. Thank you very much for your participation, Mr. Nayak. Would you say that there are lessons from the project that you have delivered for other states to take note of? And is there a scope for expansion for last mile service delivery, given the context of digitalization in India?
Thank you.
With that, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Mr. Vikas Mishra of the Public Assets Management Department, the Government of Madhya Pradesh. And with that as the background, Mr. Mishra, we welcome you for your keynote and we would love to hear your views and perspectives.
Good afternoon, SKOCH team. I'm very happy to join this conversation. Actually, now the time is that all the government have a modus operandi to just create revenues to support the common schemes. We are not just depending on the government revenue streams. So in the Madhya Pradesh, we have created a department of public asset management that properties which are best in first sight and the litigation, we have just create litigation free, all the load free, and then we go for an online portal system. And so then we have a transparent manner. We have go for an online tendering system. So the property we got 10 times rates for that, and all the state, all the countries wide people participate on this, and then we create a revenue from these properties, and not these properties, also some old government buildings, some old structures, even old bus stands. And in the second hand, we have created some portions of the new lands parcels for investors also. And in another way, some offices are gone in the private sector or in the rental basis. So we have created space for them also. In urban areas, some properties we have created for public utility also. So in the huge manner, we have created 600 crore rupees on this year, 2023. And the scheme for special assistance from Government of India, we have earned half amount of this money for 50-year loan for 0% interest. So all these things are just create an extra revenue stream for our state government to create common public utility, their benefits, and all this manner. We have just used a small team of 8 to 9 persons only in our company, and our department is a very small department. But we have just go through a large impression, a strong impression, and we have just support our finance department. This is a small manner, and we are the first in the statewide all over India to create this company.
Many congratulations, Mr. Mishra.
Thank you.
And I see that there are certain raised hands within the audience. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the inaugural session of the SKOCH State of Governance. We will return shortly for the next session, which is the State of Health, Women and Child Development, wherein we will feature the participation of Dr. Debanjan Roy, Dr. Raju Jodhkar, Ms. Silpa Prabhakar Satish, Ms. Ayushi Sudan, and Dr. Gopal Berry. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
मैं नितिन जयराम गडकरी ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा।
उस समय मुझे मेरी माँ की याद आ रही थी। मुझे हमारे पार्टी के लिए जब हम 2 MP चुनकर आए थे, उस प्रतिकूल स्थिति में काम करने वाले कार्यकर्ताओं और नेताओं का स्मरण हो रहा था। उन कार्यकर्ताओं को, उन नेताओं को मैं कभी भूल नहीं सकता।
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर मैन ऑफ इंडिया, बहुपक्षीय राजनेता, सपने देखने वाले और कड़ी मेहनत करने वाले, नितिन गडकरी एक प्रतीक हैं जिम्मेदार नागरिक होने के। वो एक प्रतिबद्ध राष्ट्र कार्यकर्ता और एक दूरदर्शी नेता हैं। नितिन गडकरी का जन्म 27 मई 1957 को नागपुर शहर में हुआ था। पहले हिंदी और बाद में अंग्रेजी मीडियम की शिक्षा सरकारी स्कूल में पूरी करने के बाद उन्होंने जीएस कॉलेज से एमकॉम और नागपुर विश्वविद्यालय से लॉ किया। लोगों की सेवा करने का भाव उन्हें अपनी माताजी से मिला।
मेरे जन्म के बाद परिस्थिति बहुत खराब थी। लोअर मिडिल क्लास की स्थिति में उस समय था। खेती थी, मैं खेती भी जाता था, पर परिस्थिति अड़चने रहती थी। पर प्रतिकूल से माँ का मुझे प्रेम मिला। माँ बहुत सोशल थी, गरीबों के लिए थी, लोगों की सेवा करती थी। मुझे याद है मैं लॉ में गया, मैं लूना चाहिए थी, बहुत पीछे पड़ा माँ के कि मुझे लूना ले दो, लूना ले दो। पैसे नहीं थे। उसने अपने सोने के बैंगन बड़ी जाड़ी पाटली बोलते हैं उसको निकाल के दी और मैंने शिक्षक सहकारी बैंक के गांधी बाग शाखा में वो गिरवी रखकर, मुझे उस समय 4,500 रुपये मिले थे, उसकी मैंने लूना खरीदी की थी। वो माँ ने मुझे दी थी। मेरे को माँ कहती थी कि लोगों को कहती थी कि ये अपना परिवार का नाम बहुत बड़ा करेगा, बड़ा होगा। उसके आशीर्वाद मेरे साथ थे।
देश में आपातकालीन स्थिति युवा नितिन के राजनीतिक जीवन में एक महत्वपूर्ण मोड़ था। वो भूमिगत राजनीतिक गतिविधियों में सक्रिय थे। उनका घर विभिन्न गतिविधियों के लिए भूमिगत आधार था। वे आपातकाल के खिलाफ पुस्तिकाएं मुद्रित करते थे।
और उसी के बाद में लोकतांत्रिक युवा मोर्चा करके जनता पार्टी की एक ऑफिशियल विंग तैयार हुई। उसका मैं फिर विदर्भ का प्रमुख बना और उसके कारण ही बाद में जनता पार्टी में एक्टिव था, जनता पार्टी के लिए काम करता था और वही मेरे राजनीतिक जीवन की शुरुआत है।
आरएसएस और एबीवीपी के साथ उनकी सक्रिय भागीदारी और सहयोग ने उन्हें इस स्तर के नेता के रूप में विकसित करने में मदद की। राष्ट्र और समाज की सेवा करना उनका मुख्य लक्ष्य था। 28 साल की उम्र में उन्हें पश्चिमी नागपुर से चुनाव टिकट मिला।
चुनाव तो हार गया, पर मुझे बहुत लोगों ने कहा कि तुम बहुत अच्छे नेता बन सकते हो। मैं काम करते गया, दीवारों पर लिखने का काम मैंने किया, पोस्टर चिपकाया। अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी और जॉर्ज फर्नांडिस दोनों का मेरे ऊपर प्रभाव था। अटल जी का स्वभाव, बड़ा दिल, स्टेट्समैनशिप, इनसे बहुत सीखने के लिए मिला।
मंत्री के रूप में महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा में उनका प्रवेश उनके दृष्टिकोण और सपनों को लागू करने का एक आदर्श अवसर था। उन्होंने विधानसभा में विधायी सदस्य और मंत्री के रूप में कार्य किया। बाद में उन्हें महाराष्ट्र का बीजेपी प्रमुख नियुक्त किया गया। अंत में वो पार्टी की वरिष्ठ जिम्मेदारियों को पूरा करने के लिए दिल्ली पहुंचे।
और इस प्रवास में मेरी कमिटमेंट देश के साथ है, समाज के साथ है, गरीब के साथ है और विचारों के साथ है। मैं एक बार मंत्री बनने के बाद टीवी खरीदने के लिए गया, कलर टीवी। फिर मेरे मन में है कि टीवी अगर इंस्टॉलमेंट में मिलता है, एम्बेसडर गाड़ी मिलती है, तो टनल और ब्रिजेस क्यों नहीं मिल सकता। उसी से विचार करते करते फिर पीपीपी, बीओटी विकसित हो गया।
वो ठाणे भिवंडी बाईपास के पूरा होने में मुख्य रूप से संलग्न थे, जो बीओटी मॉडल पर आधारित देश की पहली सड़क थी। बांद्रा वर्ली सी लिंक, मुंबई पुणे हाईवे और मुंबई में 55 से अधिक फ्लाईओवर उनके द्वारा शुरू किए गए थे। उन्होंने इन परियोजनाओं को पूरा करने के लिए बाजार से भी धन आमंत्रित किया। उन्हें इस बात का एहसास था कि सरकार के पास पर्याप्त धनराशि नहीं है, इसलिए बुनियादी ढांचे का निर्माण कर टोल एकत्रित किया जा सकता था। नागरिक इन सभी सुविधाओं के साथ यात्रा में समय, ईंधन और पैसा बचा सकते थे।
मैं जब आया तो 403 प्रोजेक्ट 3,85,000 करोड़ के लगभग एनपीए की स्थिति में थे। कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बर्बाद हुए थे, पर मेरे डिपार्टमेंट ने और मेरे सहयोगियों ने, हमने मिलकर इस देश को, हिंदुस्तान की बैंकों को करीब 3.5 लाख करोड़ के एनपीए से बचाया। जो 2 किलोमीटर पर डे पर रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन आया था, वो 29 किलोमीटर पर डे पर, और अगले साल 40 किलोमीटर का टारगेट पूरा करेंगे।
पिछले 67-68 सालों में महाराष्ट्र में 5000 किलोमीटर का नेशनल हाईवे का नेटवर्क था। अभी गडकरी जी ने 15,000 किलोमीटर का एडिशन उसमें किया है और 5,000 किलोमीटर और ऐड उसमें कर रहे हैं।
इतिहास में पहला बार ट्राइबल के एरिया में निकोबार डिस्ट्रिक्ट, छोटा सा जिला जहाँ 30,000-40,000 वोटर्स है, आज नितिन गडकरी ने उस निकोबार द्वीप में नेशनल हाईवे घोषणा कर दिया 45 किलोमीटर्स।
डेवलपमेंट ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच, फास्ट ट्रैक डिसीजन में फटाफट निर्णय करता हूँ, हाँ या ना में बात करता हूँ। दूसरा टीम वर्क, सबको साथ लेकर काम करता हूँ। और चौथा ट्रांसपेरेंसी, करप्शन फ्री सिस्टम।
श्री सुंदरलाल पाटवा ग्रामीण विकास मंत्री थे जब नितिन गडकरी महाराष्ट्र में थे। वे सड़क, बुनियादी ढांचे के निर्माण और अन्य चीजों पर चर्चा करने के लिए मिलते थे। एक दिन नितिन जी ने उनसे कहा,
पटवा जी, आपको कुछ करना है तो गाँवों को जोड़ो। और फिर उन्होंने मेरे अध्यक्षता में अटल जी को बोलकर एक मीटिंग हुई। अटल जी ने मुझे जिम्मेदारी दी, कमेटी बनी। तो नाबार्ड के उस समय के अध्यक्ष थे। 1,10,000 करोड़ का जीडीपी बढ़ेगा, ऐसा उस समय रिपोर्ट आया। उस सवाल को अटल जी ने स्वीकार किया।
2009 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी नेतृत्व में बदलाव की तलाश में थी। लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी जी ने सुझाव दिया कि पार्टी नेतृत्व को युवा पीढ़ी के नेताओं के हाथों में सौंपा जाना चाहिए।
तो 4 नेताओं के नाम है नरेंद्र मोदी जी, शिवराज सिंह चौहान, मैं और मनोहर पर्रिकर। और बाद में शिवराज जी मध्य प्रदेश में आवश्यक थे और मोदी जी गुजरात में आवश्यक थे। और फिर मनोहर और मेरा नाम का चयन हो गया। और जब मुझे निर्णय पता चला तो मैं आडवाणी जी के पास गया, सबके पास गया। मतलब मुझे अध्यक्ष क्यों बनाते? मैं तो कभी दिल्ली आता नहीं, मुझे दिल्ली का अनुभव नहीं, यहाँ की राजनीति पता नहीं। फिर सबने कहा कि नहीं, अब तुम्हारे सेवा पर रहने, तुमको बनना है। अटल जी को मैं अध्यक्ष बनने का आशीर्वाद लेने के लिए गया तो मैं उनके पैर छुए, आशीर्वाद दो। तो उन्होंने आंखें घुमाई और हाथ हिलाया। वो उनका मुझे आशीर्वाद मिला, ये मेरे जीवन का बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य है।
2014 में जब बीजेपी सरकार को ऐतिहासिक चुनावी जीत मिली तो नितिन गडकरी को विकास की राजनीति करने का अवसर मिला।
मोदी जी ने मुझे पूछा था तो मैंने कहा कि मुझे रोड का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर काम दो। तो उन्होंने कहा कि हम 3-4 प्रमुख लोग हैं, तो फाइनेंस, डिफेंस, होम, इसमें से भी आप सोचो। तो मैंने कहा नहीं, मुझे कौन से नंबर पर है इसके बजाय मैं जो अच्छा काम कर सकता हूँ मुझे दीजिए। मुझे आप रोड का काम दीजिए, रोड शिपिंग का काम मुझे दीजिए।
भारत में सड़क मार्गों और जलमार्ग परिवहन क्षेत्र में माननीय मंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में काफी बदलाव और प्रगति हुई। सागरमाला कार्यक्रम के तहत 572 परियोजनाओं की पहचान की गई और इसीलिए बुनियादी ढांचे पर निवेश के लिए 8 लाख करोड़ रुपए एकत्रित किए जाएंगे। इस कार्यक्रम से सालाना 35,000 से 40,000 करोड़ रुपए की लागत बचत में मदद मिलेगी। ये कार्यक्रम घरेलू जलमार्गों की आर्थिक स्थिति को दोगुना कर देगा। इसी प्रकार भारतमाला परियोजना के तहत देश भर में 64,000 किलोमीटर सड़कों का नेटवर्क बन रहा है।
इसमें 50% हमने 24,000 किलोमीटर का काम लिया है, जो 7.5 लाख करोड़ का है। और मैं आने वाले दिसंबर तक 7.5 लाख करोड़ में से करीब 3.5 लाख 4 लाख करोड़ के काम शुरू कर दूंगा। और इसमें कम से कम अभी 10 लाख करोड़ के काम मैं शुरू कर चुका हूँ।
गडकरी जी के नेतृत्व में भारतीय राष्ट्रीय राजमार्ग प्राधिकरण ने 135 किलोमीटर के इस ग्रीनफील्ड एक्सप्रेसवे के माध्यम से जिस नई कार्य संस्कृति को बढ़ावा देने का कार्य किया है, वह अन्य सभी कार्यदायी संस्थाओं के लिए अनुकरणीय होना चाहिए।
कि उन्होंने 9 नेशनल हाईवे हमारे मंजूर किए, लगभग 35,000 करोड़ रुपए की लागत उनसे आएगी। तो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जितना हरियाणा में बढ़ेगा, जितना उत्तर प्रदेश में बढ़ेगा, दोनों राज्यों की प्रगति होगी।
4 धाम के रस्तों का काम पूरा करना चाहता हूँ। मेरी कोशिश है कि वो पूरा होगा। गंगा को और गंगा की 40 ट्रिब्यूटरी और नदियों को मैं शुद्ध और बनाना चाहता हूँ। इस मार्च के बाद अगला मार्च आएगा तो निश्चित रूप से 100% गंगा क्लीन होगी। 3 हाईवे मैंने अभी लगभग पूरे के, मेरठ हाईवे का पूरा होगा, दिल्ली का रिंग रोड पूरा हुआ। अब शिपिंग में 7,000 करोड़ हमारे पोर्ट को प्रॉफिट मिला है। ये देश में कमी है न पैसे की न टेक्नोलॉजी की। इस देश में कमी है सही दिशा, सही विजन की।
मैं आज गर्व के साथ कहता हूं कि हमारे नितिन जी ने 15 महीने की छोटी अवधि में जो काम पिछले 10 साल में नहीं हो पाए थे, ऐसे अनेक नए इनिशिएटिव लेकर के पूरे पोर्ट सेक्टर को
नई ताकत दी है, नई ऊर्जा दी है और नई गति दी है।
एक सामाजिक उद्यमी के रूप में वो अभी भी देश में स्वदेशी प्रौद्योगिकियों और उत्पादों को बनाने और बढ़ावा देने के लिए सक्रिय रूप से अपना सहयोग कर रहे हैं।
बांस को गाइडलाइन में ग्रास लिखा है, तो मैंने पूछा ग्रास तो काटने की परमिशन लगती है क्या? नहीं। बोला आप ऐसा क्यों करते हैं? हमारे यहाँ गलत नीतियाँ आई। इस देश को और बेरोजगारी को अगर जिम्मेदार कोई तो हमारी गलत नीतियाँ। 40,000 करोड़ का लकड़ी इंपोर्ट करते हैं, 4,000 करोड़ की अगरबत्ती की काड़ियाँ इंपोर्ट करते हैं। हम वेस्टलैंड पे बाम्बू लगा के कर सकते हैं, बाम्बू से इथेनॉल बनेगा, क्या नहीं बनता? अप्रोप्रिएट विजन फॉर डेवलपमेंट, स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉलिटिकल विल, अगर दो बातें आ जाएगी तो फिर इनोवेशन, टेक्नोलॉजी सब कुछ आ जाएगा, देश बदल जाएगा। अब हवाई जहाज चल रहा है, यहाँ नागपुर में 35 बसेस इथेनॉल पर चलती है स्कैनिया की, और अभी स्कूटर, ऑटो रिक्शा भी आई। देश का किसान इस देश का पेट्रोल डीजल का पर्याय दे सकता है, बिजली बना सकता है, ये मेरा विश्वास था। आज सब जगह ये एक्स्टैब्लिश हो गया, और इससे 2 लाख करोड़ अगर ग्रामीण इकोनॉमी में जाएंगे तो 50 लाख युवाओं को रोजगार मिलेगा और ग्रामीण भारत का चित्र बदलेगा। मैं कभी स्कूटर पे चला जाता हूँ, गलियों में घूमता हूँ, लोगों में जाता हूँ, तो ये मेरे अच्छा लगता है। मुझे सिक्योरिटी के कारण मुझे बड़ी अड़चन होती है। 50 पुलिस वाले मेरे साथ चलते हैं बंदूक लेकर, थोड़ा अनकम्फर्टेबल। मैं फुटपाथ पे खाता था, मक्के का कनीस खाता था, पानी पूरी खाता था, तो मुझे बड़ा इसके कारण अड़चन थी। रात को होटल में खाता था। लेकिन मेरा जीवन मुझे जीना है, और कैसे जीना है वो मेरा प्रश्न है, उसका समाज का, राजनीति का कोई लेना देना नहीं।
1984 में नितिन गडकरी जी का विवाह कंचन जी से हुआ। अपने व्यस्त राजनीतिक जीवन के साथ साथ नितिन गडकरी परिवार में पिता, पति और नेता के रूप में अपनी जिम्मेदारी बखूबी निभा रहे हैं।
हमारी शादी 18 दिसंबर को थी और नागपुर में 23 दिसंबर को लोकसभा का चुनाव था। तब हमारे शादी में इतने लोग खाना खाने के लिए आए, इतने लोग खाना खाने के लिए कि बाप रे, मैं भूल नहीं सकती। पूरा अनाज खत्म हुआ था,
क्योंकि वो इतना रिलेशनशिप मेरे लोगों में थी कि लोग मुझे इनके घर की शादी ना अपना ही है ऐसा समझ के आए।
जब पीडब्ल्यू मिनिस्टर थे, जब बच्चे छोटे छोटे थे, तब बच्चों की और इनकी 3-3, 4-4 समय में मुलाकात नहीं होती थी।
मेरे बच्चे ने एक बार रात को सोया था, मेरे पैर बांध दिए थे, ये कल न जाए मुंबई करके।
पिता की भूमिका, माँ की भूमिका, दोनों भूमिका मुझे निभानी पड़ती थी।
अब मुझे थोड़ा लगता है कि अभी मैंने उनके साथ अन्याय किया, अभी थोड़ा न्याय करना चाहिए। मेरे बच्चे कोई राजनीति में नहीं है, मेरी पत्नी नहीं, मेरी बेटी नहीं। मैंने उनको कहा कि देखो, मैं अपनी सब बातें आपको दे दूंगा, अपनी विरासत दे दूंगा, संपत्ति दे दूंगा, पर मेरी राजनीतिक अधिकार मेरे ऊपर, मेरे पार्टी और मेरे कार्यकर्ता में। मेरी राजनीतिक विरासत कार्यकर्ता के पास जाएगी, बेटे के पास नहीं जाएगी। हम जितना काम करेंगे, जितने मोदी जी से हजारों लोग, मेरे हजारों कार्यकर्ता काम करें, तो भी समस्या नहीं सुलझाने वाली है, और लोगों को ये काम करना होगा, पीढ़ियों से पीढ़ियों तक चलेगा।
हे प्रभु, नितिन जी को इतनी शक्ति देना कि उनके हाथ से भारत देश का गरीब लोगों की सेवा हो, स्वास्थ्य मिले और 2 टाइम का खाना उनको अच्छी तरह से मिले।
मैं समझता हूँ ये देश मेरा है, तो ये मेरा व्यवहार, ये मेरा कैलकुलेशन नहीं है, मेरी स्ट्रेटेजी नहीं है, ये मेरा नैसर्गिक स्वभाव है। मैं अपने स्वभाव से जी रहा हूँ। अब उससे क्या परिणाम होते हैं, अच्छे होते कि बुरे, आप जैसे लोगों का काम है। आप अच्छा कहें तो भी मुझे चिंता नहीं, बुरा कहें तो भी चिंता नहीं। मैं कोई कैलकुलेशन से कुछ करना नहीं चाहता, जो है जैसा है। मैं तो चला जिधर चले रास्ता, मुझे कहाँ पता कहाँ मेरी मंजिल। मैं तो चला जिधर चले रास्ता,
मैं तो चला जिधर चले रास्ता, तुझे क्या खबर है कहाँ मेरी मंजिल। होगा कोई मेरा भी साथी, होगी कहीं तो मेरी भी महफिल। मैं तो चला जिधर चले रास्ता, ये हुस्नो इश्क का जहां, ये शोखियां, ये मस्तियां, ये पर्वतों के काफिले, ये बादलों की टोलियां, पूछती है मुझसे तू चला है किधर, मैं तो चला जिधर चले रास्ता।
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the panel discussion on state of health and women and child development this afternoon. The state of health is intricately linked to the state of women and child development in India. The National Health and Family Survey 4, the National Health and Family Survey 5 have time and time told us about the incidence of early age malnutrition, childhood stunting, and the links with maternal health. And what that goes on to do is significantly hamper India's demographic dividend in the coming years. We have a panel of distinguished experts to discuss these issues with us today. We have Mr. Debanjan Roy, Senior Deputy Secretary of the Women and Child Development Department, the Government of West Bengal. Shri Debanjan Roy is a Master in Commerce and WBCS Executive of the 2002 batch. He's worked as the Block Development Officer and also as a Deputy Magistrate at many districts and as Sub-Divisional Magistrate of Gangarampur Subdivision. He's presently serving as Senior Deputy Secretary at the Department of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare in West Bengal, and he looks after Lakshmir Bhandar, Jai Bangla pension projects, and the budgeting of this entire department. Let me speak a little to Lakshmir Bhandar, a women financial empowerment program faced by significant problems such as the scarcity of cash in hand of women members of the family, especially in light of the pandemic, social exclusion of marginal women, and encouraging women empowerment with financial security. The government of West Bengal, Department of Women and Child Development, deployed solutions such as the facilitation of the Lakshmi Bhandar program for regular unconditional cash transfer to women, a monthly direct benefit transfer of rupees 1,000 to SC and ST women and rupees 500 to other category women. They ensured the transfer solely to an adult female member's bank account linked to Aadhaar and the Swasthya Sathi scheme approved candidates. The provisional registration of beneficiaries, even without these mandatory documents, and speedy dispersal of documents through individual handholding of beneficiaries, and the outcomes were immense. They received 1.86 crore applications, ladies and gentlemen. 1.7 crore applications were approved, and rupees 5,758 crore was disbursed. It facilitated the provision of establishing identity and social rights of SC, ST, and economically deprived women, and entails an outgo of rupees 850 crores per month from the coffers of the government of West Bengal, targeted at the women between the age groups of 25 to 60. We have with us Mr. Debanjan Roy to share his experiences, the challenges they faced, and the innovations that they deployed to help this solution come to life. Mr. Debanjan Roy, very welcome.
Good afternoon, respected SKOCH team members, respected panelists, and respected participants. I would like to thank SKOCH team first of all for providing such a wonderful platform for lateral learning on different projects we are taking up at different parts and corners of the state. Government of West Bengal introduced one of the largest social protection scheme, which aims at financial empowerment of female members of all the families except those who are in government employment, to direct transfer of cash benefits to their bank accounts. The female members of the families were chosen deliberately as the beneficiary of the scheme, as it was observed that women are more savings oriented and more prone to send their savings towards education and health of their children and other family members, and to support the families in unforeseen events. The name of the scheme was given Lakshmir Bhandar, keeping in mind the tradition of Bengali households to save small amounts of money by the female members in a piggy bank, which is also named after goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Lakshmi Vandar is a social protection scheme aimed at financial empowerment of women. All women aged between 25 to 60 years in West Bengal were enrolled in Shastro Shati and not in government employment are entitled to receive this scheme's benefits. The only exceptions for women were drawing a salary or pension from the government. Women from SC/ST households are getting ₹1,000 per month, and other women are entitled to get ₹500 per month. The scheme was launched on 16th August 2021 in a Duare Sarkar camp. Duare Sarkar camp is an outreach initiative of Government of West Bengal, where government itself is coming to the doorstep of the family, to the doorstep of the citizens. So camps are being organized at the remotest of the villages, at the mohallas where poor people are residing, so that the citizen can easily come and apply in those places. As of now, since August 2021 till October 2022, we have received 1.92 crore. 1.92 crore, almost 2 crore applications have been received, and 1.8 crore applications have been already approved. And we have disbursed rupees 12,562 crores. Per month, we are disbursing almost 1,000 crores. Till October, we have disbursed rupees 12,562 crores. It actually aims at improving the financial condition of all the families of West Bengal. Department of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare is the nodal department of this scheme. The objective of the scheme is to ensure the social security of women by providing them with basic income support every month so that they are able to finance their day-to-day expenses. This is very important. The marginal women, most of them did not have any bank account itself before. After this introduction of this scheme, their bank accounts have been opened. Now they can come outside their home, can operate their bank accounts, can take the money being transferred to their bank account, whichever may be the amount, and they can decide on it, how to spend it. Our team visited some of the beneficiaries recently and interacted and asked them, how are you spending these amounts? So some of them told that they are purchasing pencils, pens, books for their children who are studying in schools. Some of them told they are buying some medicines for their family members. Some of them told they are investing those amount in their small businesses being run by them individually or through some self-help groups. So they use the money as per their own choice, as per position in the eye of their family, in the eye of their society has been enhanced. Other people from their family, from the society have started respecting them. That was the major objective of government. That is why the scheme was deliberately made very simple. Only very few basic documents were required at the time of application, and that application can also be made nearer to their homes, at their doorsteps. Camps were being organized where they could apply. So they did not feel any difficulty in coming forward for application of the scheme or for using the benefit government is delivering. Lakshmi Vandar beneficiaries can apply by collecting the designated numbered forms from their nearest Duare Sarkar camps, block development officers in rural areas, and subdivisional magistrates in urban area arrange such camps, apply application forms, collect and digitize the forms. The applications are entered and recommended in the designated portal by BDOs or SDOs for sanction by district magistrates. In case of Kolkata Municipal Corporation handles those things. As the data is matched with and derived from Shastro Shati approved database, only a valid Shastro Shati card holder can come under the coverage of this scheme. Lakshmi Bhandar portal bank integrated gateway has been created to ensure direct benefit transfer from department itself to the bank account of the beneficiaries on a monthly basis. Thus, technical portal solutions have resulted in smooth running of this large scheme. How is the portal? Social security portal we have developed. How is that portal? It is responsive. Application is built in web responsive manner to run in mobile and tabs, etc. in addition to desktop. Applicants get notified with every stage of application process and payment process. The digitization platform, the server is also the digitization platform. Applicants' data and important documents are entered into and stored into this portal. And this also minimizes use of paper. Because once the data are entered into the portal, there is no need for paperwork. So in that manner, it is environment friendly also. There are multi-level check mechanisms, entry-level check with Shastro Shati database, then restriction of duplicate entry in terms of mobile number, bank account, Aadhaar. So if any specific mobile number has been already entered, you cannot apply with that same mobile number. If some bank account has been already entered in the system, you can't apply with that same bank account. Similarly, is for Aadhaar. So there is a duplicity check. And at the middle tier, that is at the end of BDO and SDO also, there are regular deduplication exercises. Payment gateway, every bank account is validated through NPCI. Approved successfully validated cases are sent for payment through the payment gateway for direct benefit transfer through the integrated portal and bank payment gateway over secure API. Ample MISs are available in the portal itself. So budget, how is the budgetary provision? The annual budgetary support is rupees 12,000 crore. See, Government of West Bengal has analyzed the entire problem through a gender lens, and the solution they have provided is women oriented. That's why in this single scheme itself, a budget of rupees 12,000 crore has been provided, and it has already catered almost 1.8 crore beneficiaries. Government of West Bengal constantly endeavors to maximize the operational efficiency of the scheme. The checks and filtering process begins at the very start. The provision of crediting the monthly transfers directly to an Aadhaar linked bank account held solely by the eligible adult female members of the household ensures both the prevention of multiple transfers to a single beneficiary and real woman empowerment, as every beneficiary needs to have a bank account held solely by her in order to receive the benefit of Lakshmi Bhandar every month. The bank account is in the woman's own name. She is the one who takes the decision about how to dispose of the income. So it provides a sense of ownership and identity. The cash supply in the hands of women has increased to a great extent, resulting in an increase in purchasing power among common people. The women empowerment objective has been attained. Regular income support to women has started having a positive impact on the life of the entire family. Increased cash supply has resulted in higher demand in the economy. Transformational effect on the lives of the poor and vulnerable of the state. And most importantly, it leads to real women empowerment and advance the general well-being of the populace. This amount has enabled the women to fulfill their felt needs. It has offered a taste of financial freedom and strengthened their position in family and society as a whole. Their inclusion in the banking system has given a boost to the economy. The monthly investment being injected has given the demand push into the economy required to kickstart it in its usual pace in post-COVID scenario, where women participation and women empowerment are the focal theme. I would expect that this kind of projects will go a long way in women empowerment and overall recovery of the economic system. So thank you all of you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Debanjan Roy of the Women and Child Development Department of the State of West Bengal, sharing his perspectives on the Lakshmi Bhandar program. We're joined by Ms. Ayushi Sudan, Chief Executive Officer of the State Health Agency, Jammu and Kashmir, for the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana and ABPM-JEY Sehat scheme for J&K, faced by several challenges, including healthcare risk management, a high out-of-pocket expenditure for patients, poor infrastructure of public hospitals, and low penetration of the private sector. The department in Jammu and Kashmir deployed several initiatives, such as a beneficiary identification system, or BIS, developed by the NHA to identify and verify the beneficiaries at CSCs and points of care. They deployed a transaction management system developed to facilitate transactions from hospitals, such as filing pre-authorization requests and claim submission, and the training of PMAMs and medical coordinators. And they've been able to reduce catastrophic health expenditures, and more interest has been shown by private healthcare providers for empanelment. There has been a development of public health infrastructure, and 170% of claims outgo, out of which 102% was purely in public hospitals, which indicates strengthening of the public hospitals by the scheme and greater utilization by beneficiaries. We're joined by Ms. Ayushi Sudan, who will be speaking to us about this initiative. Ms. Sudan.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, I'll be representing SHA on this. I'll be representing SHA in this forum. What is the basic objective of the Sehat scheme? So basically, as we all know, that Ayushman Bharat PMJY scheme was launched in the country in health insurance to basically cover, provide a premium insurance cover to the socially backward and economically backward classes. Now, J&K has taken it to the next level by actually inclusion of all families under PMJY, under a new umbrella scheme called the Sehat scheme. So, Sehat scheme is a scheme wherein each and every family of J&K UT is covered and is entitled to a health insurance cover of 5 lakh rupees. It has focused towards accessible, affordable, and quality healthcare. So, what is the purpose of it? What do we achieve by actually launching this scheme? Not only have we reduced the out-of-pocket expenditure on a very, very large scale, we have actually empowered our public hospitals, which receive the claim revenues out of the scheme for any health upgradation, any quality certification, and multiple uses, in fact. And it is, in fact, the first steps that we have taken towards the universal health coverage. And I would say that Jammu Kashmir will be the first UT and probably the first state also to have insured its entire population. Right now, I have 94% of my families who are beneficiaries of these schemes. More than 901 crores have been spent on free treatments, and 5 lakh people have actually received benefit out of the scheme. So it is actually based on a very, very robust IT ecosystem. There is no paper trail anywhere, from your beneficiary registration to your claim settlement to your actual payment by the insurance company to the hospitals. It is completely IT enabled, which also in turn helps us in identifying any frauds that may occur during the course of the events of the implementation of the scheme. And more importantly, it helps us identify some very, very important health trends. For example, since most of my population is now covered under Ayushman scheme, since most of my population is covered under Ayushman scheme, what happens is that now when a person goes to actually request that his Ayushman card be availed. So each and every, around 50 to 60% of the treatments anywhere are actually under Ayushman. My public hospitals are seeing IPD conversion rates of 90% or even more in certain cases. Several government hospitals are receiving an annual turnover revenue of the score of 10 to 20 crores, which they in turn help in which in turn helps them in infrastructure upgradation. What I wanted to say before was, because I'm covering such a large population base with my Sehat scheme, I'm able to establish certain very important health trends. And because of the fact that because the uptake of the scheme is so huge, what I have established in the 6 months of my CEOship in SHA, what we have seen is that certain procedures, certain daycare procedures are actually highly, demanded in the private hospitals. So we can actually segregate, we can actually focus on what ailments the people are, facing in our public and private hospitals. It has brought wonders for the health of the people. Since this particular seminar is also with regards to the women and child development, I also like to mention here that JNK basically has one of the highest institutional deliveries percentage in the entire country. That is at 95%. Since maternal and child healthcare remains the core of healthcare delivery at the rural health level, so we are all in SHA and in the State Health Society also making several initiatives to improve our deliverables, our indicators, and there has been remarkable improvement also in the last few years. For example, the under 5 mortality rate has actually reduced significantly by 5 points from 21 to 70, which is much better than the national average. We have introduced a midwifery program wherein we intend to reduce the number of cesareans and promote natural birth care. And our Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers also, all across more than 2,500 Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers promote this antenatal and prenatal health care to a great level. So one thing that I really would like to point out here is, in order to enable a better healthcare delivery, one of the aspects is grievance, make a very strong and robust grievance mechanism. Second is making it accessible to each and everyone, and the third is to basically digitize. And for making it accessible, we need to basically digitize the healthcare. Again, in which we are doing a lot. For example, in Ayushman Bharat, as I said, we already are completely online. We do not rely on any paper trail. Apart from that also, we have a very strong HMI system, which is a hospital management information system, which is going to be integrated with our transaction management system of the Ayushman Bharat Sehat. Wherein what happens, we are covering more than 577 facilities of our state to the level of PHC. We're also in the process of actually integrating to the level of the sub-center level, so that all the data we are able to track and plan according to real-time data that we receive on these portals. For example, if there's somebody who goes to an IPD now, he can either avail his golden card, which is the Ayushman card, or he can opt not to choose the golden card. But nevertheless, his electronic medical record shall be recorded on our HMIS portal, which when put on the cloud and with very strict data privacy conditions as well, we can actually access from anywhere, and which in turn actually promotes interoperability between our district, between the different states of our country. So, as I said, these are the two pillars that we are really heavily relying on. A very robust grievance mechanism, and the second one, as I said, making it accessible through digital means. How do we enable a robust grievance mechanism? We have a 104 centralized helpline, which makes regular calls to all the people who are actually availing treatment under Ayushman Bharat and takes their feedback. We also have based feedback mechanism available in each and every private and public hospitals, wherein each and any patient can raise a grievance. Apart from that, there are helplines, there are multiple portals on which the person can raise a grievance. And it has so happened that several people have raised grievances and they have been addressed, and we've got a very good response. In fact, JNK was also awarded for 100% quality grievance redressal a couple of months ago. So it is actually a very it's a convergent effort on the part of the health and medical department of JNK, wherein different aspects of healthcare are being taken care of, be it from the SHA side or the state health societies, which is the NHM side, or say the medical supplies corporation side. Because to achieve any integrated healthcare and accessible and affordable healthcare, all of these components actually need to be need to act in a convergent manner so that our health outcomes, our deliverables are achieved. Uh, so that is all from my side.
Many congratulations, Ms. Sudan. And I think that begs the question. You mentioned that you've been able to drop the under 5 mortality rate, reduce it by 5 points, way above the national average. What is the critical success factor, according to you, that has enabled you to do this in Jammu and Kashmir, madam?
So two things actually. First, we have a very robust ASHA base in our villages, a very important ASHA cadre, which is manned by regular ASHA cadre at the top. So that is one. Trainings of ASHAs have been very critical, in fact. Secondly, that we have seen is that we have promoted institutional deliveries in a big way. So there are still pockets in Jammu and Kashmir, for example, say Doda and Kishtawar, where institutional deliveries are less in number. But if I see most of Kashmir now, people are also so aware that they do access these particular sub-centers or PHCs, and they have also become so aware, and their health seeking behavior has also improved over the years, that they go for institutional deliveries, and that actually results in a marked reduction in unemployment.
Let me also add by saying that Ms. Sudan is a 2017 batch IS officer of the AGMUT Carter, and we'll come back with several questions for Ms. Sudan. In her career, she's served in various capacities across the state. She served as the Additional Deputy Commissioner of Hayuliang, Arunachal Pradesh, the Deputy Commissioner of Anjo, the Special Secretary for the Department of Planning, Finance and Investment, Arunachal Pradesh, and Special Secretary in the Chief Minister's Office of Arunachal Pradesh, and even served as, well, currently the CEO of Ayushman Bharat's PMJEY Jammu and Kashmir. She's also the Mission Director for the National Health Mission and Mission Director for the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. In an academic career, she completed her BSc in Physics and MSc in Physics from St. Stephen's College, the Delhi University, and she's been awarded the SKOCH Award for the Mother School Project as Deputy Commissioner, an Anjo Award for Best Performing UT for Golden Card Generation, PMJEY. We're also joined by Dr. Raju Jotkar, who's Senior Consultant and Technical Lead of the Department of Women and Child Development, the Government of Maharashtra. Dr. Jotkar is a retired Joint Director of Health Sciences from the Public Health Department, Government of Maharashtra, who served for 38 years in service. Post-retirement, he resumed as Senior Consultant with Rajmata Jijo, Mother and Child Health and Nutrition Mission, Department of Women and Child Development, Government of Maharashtra, funded by UNICEF from the 1st of August 2020. He has served as a research scientist at the Center for Global Health Research at the University of Toronto, and as a research scientist during 2007 to 2011, has 35 publications under his name in international and national journals, including 2 in the Lancet Journal. Dr. Jotkar, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Your video.
Thanks for your introduction. Just as you introduced, corrected, I'm not sure.
Dr. Jotkar, I believe there is a lag in your video. We're not able to video, sir.
Yes.
Please continue.
Okay, let me talk very briefly. See,
Dr. Jotkar, I think you have logged in through two different devices. So we request you to log out from one device.
only I'm on laptop only. So can you help from the backend?
I guess the issue is from your end.
What is the solution then?
To simplify, do you have two devices in front of you? In case you do, could you please kindly mute one? And if you could speak on the other, then we will be okay.
I have access from the laptop only.
Okay, then in that case, sir, can you please turn your laptop's mic or volume down, and then we shall be able to hear you.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, this is perfect. Thank you, Dr. Jotkar. Kahiye, please.
Hello?
Jotkar, we can hear you. We can hear you, sir. Please continue.
Hello? Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible and also visible.
Okay. Just quickly, see the migration during the COVID pandemic has witnessed devastating effect on the poor migrants, and it was having livelihood crisis as well as life crisis also. So during this era, the state of Maharashtra tried to institutionalize the enrollment of migrants, particularly the women and children, because the mandate of women and child development was women and children. So rather than encompassing the whole household, we tried to restrict ourselves to our beneficiaries, means lactating woman, pregnant woman, as well as children from 0 to 18 years. And the evidence was that there was a feminization of vulnerability due to seasonal migration. I'm referring to seasonal migration only, and prosperity-driven migration. I'm not worried about it, because the whole aim was to ease out the discomfort of these migrants who are going for a lean during the lean period and try to earn their livelihood during the lean period. And during the process, from source to destination, they get deprived from their entitlements as well as the services at the source level. So sometimes the mother goes and the children stays back, and they carry children also somewhere. And then if a child is carried, it acts as a sibling. It is used for sibling care, but it gets deprivation from its schooling. So all these permutations and combinations, we work on that. So the ICDS and ICPS, the child protection as well as the child nutrition services, including immunization, the ICDS encompasses 6 services, and ICPS also have some component service. We try to see that how can we best ensure the portability of these services wherever the migrant goes. And we developed an app. We piloted this in the 5 districts and 1 block of Gadchiroli. The execution started in 21st November 2021. 1 year of its execution has faced us much of learning. Now we have expanded it and recently, rolled out to the whole of the state, and cost was very less. We could, the tangible benefits are so much that I mean, even though the coverage, everything is not well, but the institutionalization and the workload and the acceptance by the frontline functionaries is picking up slowly but firmly, and that has given us a confidence that we can do something good for the migrant women and the children of the given household, and we can ensure the portability of services. That's my brief account. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Jotkar. And I think that there are follow-up questions for the speakers of this panel. Mr. Jotkar, if I may ask, what is the situation in Maharashtra wherein through e-Samiksha you're doing online compliance monitoring? What is the status of that and how is that faring?
You are talking of monitoring of migration, na? So we have got an app which we have piloted in 5 districts and 1 block of Gadchiroli, that is Sironja, and then our Anganwadi Sevika knows the potential migrant households in the given in her jurisdiction. She, from the family health survey done in April, she shortlists it and puts the name as a potential migrant in the app, and if they happen to migrate, she tracks it whether they have migrated or not. If they migrated, then she also captures where they are going, what will be the potential destination would be. Therein, the destination site, if the migrant beneficiary has reached there, then her name is accepted in the app, and then the service entitlement are disabled at the source and enabled at the destination. This is how the portability of services, all ICDS services as well as ICPS services, keeps on doing. And then after they return, again the enabling phenomenon get reversed. During the course of this, the portability of the services at the destination, how much we can do it, that is also monitored. So at present, we have something like 35,000 migrants we had enrolled in the pilot scheme, of which 25,000 actually migrated, and we could make available services to 15,000. So this was the overall status of 5 districts. That is what I'm saying. The reasons of migration wise also we have seen, whether they are sugarcane cutters, whether they are bricklayer workers, whether they are agricultural laborers, or they are stone cutters, something of that sort. And they have given better insights for that. And then the vulnerability associated with the reason of the migration also. So this is the in nutshell the monitoring side. There is a dashboard, and we are in constantly touch with, because the app is user friendly. The destination and the source team both are aware of it, and the interface through the app makes it very feasible for that. Besides that, we have got helpline also that is located at the district headquarters, which helps to track the migration, which is little difficult because sometimes the work at the destination finishes within week, and they are taken to destination 2. In that case, some problem occur, and then thereby the helpline is very useful for the frontline supervisors and the workers. Anganwadi Sevika, that is what we call in Maharashtra. Hope I have answered the question.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jotkar. Do we have Dr. Debanjan Roy with us? Dr. Roy? I believe we've lost Dr. No, we have Dr. Roy with us. Dr. Roy, we would like to ask you this afternoon. West Bengal has provided financial and technical support to women-led projects in Purulia, in Jalpaiguri, in Dakshin, Dinajpur, Malda, and other districts. And you're also running Kanya Shri Prakalpa, which is a cash transfer scheme. Dr. Roy, the question to you is, how can we supplement such social security schemes through capacity building and livelihoods training for comprehensive economic empowerment, in addition to cash transfers?
Actually, we are doing some kind of synergic work, so that all the, along with the cash benefit transfer, some capacity building is made. So in case of Konyasri, we are running the Konyasri class, where different skill activities are being educated to the school children itself, so that they can take up their trade they want to take in future life. Along with that, there are several actions being taken so that the women can involve into self-help group activities, where the group is lending some money to them so that they can start their own businesses. And there are also some banking training, some capacity building is being made, and whenever they produce some products, there are sales support from the side of government, so that though the products being built up by the women small self-help groups, those are being displayed in the government stalls in the cities, in the and their online platforms are also being created, so that anybody sitting at their room can order a specific kind of product being built up by the women self-help group members. So there are some bridging activities are there, so that along with cash transfer, the cash transfer, you see, that is a very basic thing. For the girl students, that is being given as a scholarship. Also, in case of there are cash assistance in the form of Rupostri, so that they don't indulge into child marriage before 18 years of age. But after all those cash, along with those cash transfers, steps are being taken so that they can actually earn their livings and can get their employment in the real life. For that purpose, different kind of soft skills are being taught to them. And another very important Kanyastree Plus activity is self-defense activity is being taught to the girl students, so that they can prevent themselves any untoward in case of any untoward incident. So they can apply their karate skill, their self-learning defenses skill, so that a holistic plan is being taken along with these cash incentive schemes, so that women empowerment takes place in the truest of its sense, so that they can take up their career as per their will, so that their health precautionary measures are being taken. So sanitary napkin is being prepared by women self-help groups. They are being given those trainings also, and they themselves are making the general villagers aware that they should use sanitary napkin. So different kinds of steps are being taken so that holistic women empowerment takes place, and the cash incentive is the very first step to initiate their self-respect, initiate their to enhance their position in the from the eyes of the general people. But ultimately, a holistic development of the woman is the policy of government of West Bengal, so that a holistic development takes place.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Roy. We have an audience question coming in for you. My team informs me. The question reads as follows. How can West Bengal improve its performance as far as a higher female workforce participation rate, particularly in rural areas, is concerned, and what efforts are being taken to address this challenge?
I think where I just finished in the last question, I can start from that point itself. In the rural field itself, we are making some skill development trainings for the women self-help groups, and they are being educated about their what trait they can take up, what can be market friendly. Those kinds of steps are being taken. Another work it has just started. We cannot tell much about that, but we are not in a situation to tell much about that. But government of West Bengal is also thinking about women employment itself. Kind of separate steps and targeted steps are being initiated, so that women workforce engagement is increases. Specific steps are being taken along with general soft skill development, marketing skill development, general lessons about banking activities. Steps are pinpointed steps are being taken, so that women employment policy is being taken, so that women employment can take place. For that purpose, different departments are coming under one umbrella, and they are sharing their steps. But that part is only in a very primitive stage. Hopefully, by 1 year or 2 years, we will we taking those steps also. But at this moment, there are several steps, and there are some steps for making coaching special dedicated coaching camps for the girl students also, so that if they want to take up any specific career, maybe medical or engineering at the +2 level, or maybe some competitive exams in the level, government is running some kind of coaching camps also in different levels, at the district levels, at the state levels. Different coaching camps are also being run, and for taking up small businesses, there are supports from different banks. There are interest subsidy for the women employment, for the women engaged in self-help group activities, and there are skill development trainings, different kinds of skill development trainings. So those steps are being taken.
Thank you very much, Dr. Roy. And I believe there's a question from Ms. Ayushi Sudan. If we have Ms. Ayushi Sudan from Jammu and Kashmir with us, I believe she's engaged in a conversation, as we can see on our cameras. We'll go to Dr. Raju Jodhkar before we conclude this panel discussion. Dr. Jodhkar, I believe that there is also the possibility of exploring an integration between the migration module in the Poshan tracker and integrating it with the Maha MTS tracker. What are your views and perspectives of this interplay between both? And is there also a geolocation element, and does that open up data privacy challenges within the state?
Very good question. I mean, that's our dream step, the end goal, rather you can say. I mean, the Poshan tracker has they are thinking of envisaging a module wherein they are making it demand driven and reactive mode. Means at the destination, if the beneficiary visits the Anganwadi center, then they will be enrolled and their services will be made available. But our app starts from the source. We track the potential migrants, and then we track its migration to the destination, and destination we make it disabling and enabling of the app makes it feasible for making the portability of services uninterrupted. So that is how ours is a proactive supply driven model. And then we have in dialogue with NEGD, we have flagged this with CPR dialogue 2022 also at Delhi. And then we have yesterday only we have received an email request from NEGD, that is the one who is involved in devising the Poshan tracker, and they want to know the philosophical thinking, the coding part of it. And we will be next week, we'll be in trying to influence them. So if they could do that, the risk in their shortcut is that there is a likelihood of deprivation of so many, because the sugarcane cutter go, the migrants go to field only. They are not in this village or not in that village, so they are less likely to visit the Anganwadi center or health wellness center. So in that case, unless until we track it, it's not possible that the services are made portable. So that is one thing. And then regarding the geolocation, at this point of time, we have not envisaged that, because we are working on an open source platform. But in Maharashtra, we have done a geolocation of all 110,000 Anganwadis. Based on that, we have made restructuring of urban. See, the urban cities are engulfing the villages around it, and then the rural Anganwadi is now part of cities and still governed by Jilla Parishad. So that we have rectified as a pathfinder exercise. So we have got a team of vibrant engineers from IIT, and Sitara IIT Mumbai is with us, technically collaborating with us, and UNICEF, our unit is funded by UNICEF, and we are acting as a think tank to Department of Women and Child Development. So that is possible only after stabilizing the current platform and then making inroads in a Poshan tracker. If our model is accepted as the Poshan tracker, that will be the dream goal we are looking at it, and then we can add value like geolocation and all those things. Thank you.
We'd love to study the interplay of the Poshan tracker and the Maha MTS at a later point in time, Dr. Jodhkar, and may
yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much for staying with us through this panel discussion, ladies and gentlemen. We now come to the SKOCH Order of Merit. Please allow me a moment. I hope my screen is visible to all. We have Mr. C.H. Dwarka Tirumala Rao, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the Andhra Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation for the implementation of Digital Payments Platform for citizen services and payments to vendors and suppliers.
Good afternoon, sir. Today our VCN MD is otherwise busy. I am representing our VCN MD. I am K.S. Brahman Reddy, ED Operations APSRTC. Thank you very much for selecting APSRTC for this prestigious SKOCH award. The journey of APSRTC in this scheme started with the COVID. During COVID, we have faced a lot of challenge because all of a sudden the operations were suspended from March 22nd. Daily, we used to transport 60 lakh passengers. With this COVID restrictions, we didn't operate the buses for 2 months. After slowly small relaxation from the government, we thought we want to use this digital technology to come nearer to the public. We have conducted our internal meetings and taken the suggestions from our employees and developed this scheme for online reservation model, the issue of tickets model. Slowly we have developed this scheme into unified ticketing solution, integrating all the applications available for the
Many congratulations to you, Mr. Rao. Mr. Avanish Kumar Sharan, Chief Executive Officer of the
and all other booking of tickets in one app. So integrating all these things into, we thought that it will be a better solution for the traveling public, so that we can come nearer to them. And because of many payment solutions available in the market, Google Pay, Paytm, credit card, debit card, virtual account, static QR code mode of payments, we wanted to integrate them, and we have introduced this unified ticketing solution. With this, we are aiming for paperless ticketing, contactless ticketing, cashless ticketing, and seamless user experience. And the present 18% of our revenue is coming through this model of payment. And the public are daily highly appreciating of this initiative. Daily, 1 lakh passengers are using this mode of payment. Previously, we used to utilize only 33 to 40,000 passengers used to use this facility. Now we are touching 1 lakh. We are aiming for this facility very short period, 1 year, with the 25 lakhs people. We want to take them to nearer to the 25 lakh people, so that all will come into the digital platform and make this transparency, accountability, and so many other problems, change due problem, and less incentives for using the digital payment. And we want also to integrate this credit facility. We want to give the mileage for the travel kilometers they have recorded with the APSRTC, and we want to give credit cards, credit points also, so that this public transport will grow ultimately, and the digital with the help of the digital platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. For Mukhyamantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, Mr. Avanish Kumar Sharan.
Thank you. Entire SKOCH team. I am Mimo Prasad, Deputy CEO in the Chhattisgarh State Skill Development Authority. Our CEO is actually out of state, so I am joining and representing the state for this project. And I am thanking all the entire SKOCH team for recognizing our state skill development scheme, Mukhyamantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. And we are very much trying to give the access to skill development training program to our youth of the state. And we are working for removing the unemployment in the state. And we are more into focus of the quality rather than the training. Earlier we were doing so, but now we are more focused on the way of training, so that the employment demand and the skill gap between the industry and the institution could be eliminated. Thank you again, the entire SKOCH team, for recognizing us.
Great, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Many congratulations. Mr. Hari Kumar Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary of the Commerce and Industries Department, the Government of Sikkim, for initiatives in the food processing sector. Mr. Hari Kumar Sharma, may we please very briefly hear your views, Mr. Sharma?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Myself, SK Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary, Commerce and Industry Department, Government of Sikkim. During this lockdown period from 2020 to 2022, a lot of young or entrepreneurs were misguided, and a lot of our people working outside the state, they came back in search of a job, or called Skilled Youth Startup Scheme. I am giving more emphasis on Skilled Youth Startup Scheme. Why I am giving it? Sikkim has a very unique type of Skilled Youth Startup Scheme. It is supported with the 35% back-ended subsidy for all the beneficiaries and 50% subsidies for the BPL and PWD beneficiaries. So this scheme so far has provided benefit more than 2,500. This number is also very big in terms of in the context of our state, Sikkim. Sikkim is a very small state, you know it very well. And this scheme is doing well, and a lot of our young entrepreneurs, they have started their livelihood and they are doing. And this scheme is a vision of the government of Sikkim. And we had a lot of meetings, discussions with a lot of stakeholders. And this scheme now is doing the best result in the state of Sikkim. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and many congratulations to you. We have Mr. K. Veera Raghava Rao, Director of Employment and Training of the Department of Employment and Training, the Government of Tamil Nadu, for My Job, My Choice, job fairs.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Meenakshi, Joint Director of Employment, speaking on behalf of the Director of Employment and Training. There's some issue with my video, so but I thank SKOCH for giving our department this opportunity to showcase our job fairs on the national platform. Thank you for bringing us to this level. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations, madam. We have Mr. Sivan Arul MP, Inspector General of Registration of the Commercial Taxes and Registration.
Good evening. I thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank one and all for taking us to this level. And we have implemented STAR 2.0 for the benefit of the registrant public. You know, registration department is one of the oldest department. We register nearly 30 lakh documents every year. So for a registrant, it takes half an hour to 1 hour to complete registration process. With the introduction of STAR 2.0, it has become very easy for both the sub-registrars as well as the registrant public. They can register their document within 15 minutes. That is the thing we have given. We have given enough opportunity for the registrant to book their token, book their slot in advance. They can do it online, and they can make payment through online. Now that around 80% of the payment is made online, it directly reaches the government exchequer. Apart from that, we give priority to differently abled people, senior citizen, in registering their documents. And other facilities, like they can view the encumbrance in their property through online, free of cost, and they can also apply for a certificate through online and get their certificate delivered to their email ID for paying a small piece. So likewise, many facilities are given to the citizens for registering their documents, for registering the property. It is now, right now, every day we register around 10,000 documents. And it is the public is very much appreciating the efforts of the department in providing e-services.
Many congratulations to the Commercial and Tax Registration Department for the Government of Tamil Nadu and to you and your team. Mr. Yogendra Sharma, Secretary of the Department of Information Technology, the Government of Sikkim, for Sikkim Go, the government online portal. Mr. Yogendra Sharma.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, on behalf of Sri Yogendra Sharma, Secretary, Department of IT.
Very briefly, we would like to hear you, Mr. Pradhan.
Yes. Sri Yogendra Sharma, our Secretary, expresses his sincerest apologies for not being able to participate in today's presentation. He had some prior commitments. So I'm Premasis Pradhan, Deputy Director of Information Technology Department. I, on behalf of my Secretary and the entire department, would like to thank the SKOCH Group for honoring us with such prestigious order of merit. So basically, briefly, the Sikkim Go government online portal, the main aim and objective of this portal is to host all the e-services of the government of Sikkim under one platform with single login credentials for the public to access any e-services. At present, these services are being delivered through the District Administrative Center, and we are hopeful that the public of Sikkim are benefiting from these e-services, as they don't have to visit the offices for any kind of certificates. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Mr. Pradhan. Mr. Suresh Jadhav, Commissioner of the Department of Labour, Government of Maharashtra, for ease of doing business, simplifying business in Maharashtra. Mr. Suresh Jadhav. Mr. Ashish Saxena, Divisional Commissioner of Gwalior of the Department of Revenue, Government of Madhya Pradesh, for Samjhote Se Samadhan. Mr. Ashish Saxena. Dr. Vinay.
Thank you. I am Ashish Saxena. मैं हिंदी में बोल सकता हूँ?
Please बोलिए.
ग्वालियर चंबल संभाग में 8 जिले हैं. इसका आयुक्त रहते हुए मुझे समझ में आया कि यहाँ पे जो जनता है और जो लोग हैं, उनकी एक विशेषता है कि वो हारना नहीं चाहते हैं. कोई भी व्यक्ति इसमें, चाहे वो सही हो या गलत हो, लेकिन हार मानने को तैयार नहीं है. इसलिए समझौते से समाधान को हम लेकर के आए थे, जिसमें कि जितने भी प्रकरण, जो वो पुलिस में हो या फिर तहसील में हो या फिर सिविल कोर्ट्स में हो, उनकी सूची स्थानीय पटवारी, सचिव और जो स्थानीय अधिकारी लोग होते हैं उनको दी गई, और उन्होंने लोगों से संपर्क किया. और आपको ये जानकर आश्चर्य होगा, लगभग 5000 प्रकरणों में अभी तक समझौता हो चुका है. समझौता लिखित है और अपलोड हुआ है संबंधित जो राजस्व की साइट है या फिर जुडिशरी की साइट है. और इस तरह से लोगों को अपना न्याय आसानी से मिला है, झगड़े समाप्त हुए हैं. नेक्स्ट लेवल पे इसमें 124 गांव से छांटे गए हैं जहाँ पे कोई विवाद नहीं है, और ये विवाद रहित गांव की घोषणा की गई है. उन्हें सारी स्कीम्स का अपफ्रंट जाके लाभ दिलाया गया है, और उम्मीद है कि हमें, जो ये हमारा भारत में जो ये बात है कि हम पंच परमेश्वर मानते हैं, तो पंच परमेश्वर की स्थापना ग्वालियर चंबल संभाग में निश्चित रूप से होगी. यही इस पूरे स्कीम का उद्देश्य था. आपने चुना इसके लिए, सेमीफाइनलिस्ट के लिए, स्कॉच और मेरिट के लिए, इसके लिए स्कॉच की टीम को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और 8 जिलों के कलेक्टर्स की ओर से, 8 जिलों की जनता है उसकी ओर से आपको धन्यवाद.
आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई हो.
थैंक यू.
Dr. Vinay TG, Director Survey and Settlement, Department of Survey and Settlement, Government of Tamil Nadu, for automatic mutation of land records. Dr. Vinay TG. Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary of the Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports, the Government of Karnataka.
Hello. Good evening, one and all. Madam is busy. My name is Pratap Linga, State NSS Officer, Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports. So our project is Amruta Samudaya Abhiruddhi, which was launched by the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka on Jan 5th, 2021. So basically, the main objective of this scheme is to give awareness about government schemes to the rural people. So under this scheme, we have adopted 750 most backward villages, which is recognized by the Niti Aayog. And these villages is adopted by the education is 450 educational institutions. And so far, we have achieved 3 lakh awareness program on Swachh Bharat, and digital literacy we have given it to 90,000 people, and post-so awareness program and for 30,000 people. And totally, the total beneficiaries is 3.5 lakhs. So apart from this, volunteers, NSS volunteers will be visiting these villages, Amruta Samudaya villages, every week, Saturday and Sunday. They will be visiting villages, and they will be updating the progress to the NSS website, that is www.nsskarnataka.net.
Great. Many congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pratap Lingaiah, thank you.
Thank you.
And again, from the same department for Life Skills Training and Counseling Services Program, Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, represented by Mr. Pratap Lingaiah, Dr. Jayanta Kumar Nayak, Deputy Director for the Department of Horticulture, Agriculture Production Cluster.
Hello, excuse me. Yeah, I am representing Dr. Shalini Rajneesh of the Life Skills Program.
Yes, many congratulations to you. I believe in the interest of time, we will have to move forward.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Jayanta Kumar Nayak, Dr. Om Prakash Bajwa, Director and Joint Secretary, Directorate of Economics and Statistics, the Government of Rajasthan, for Pehchan, Rajasthan Civil Registration System.
Hello, sir. Dr. Om Prakash Bajwa is in meeting. I am Amit Agarwal, Senior Technical Director from NIC. Our project is Rajasthan Civil Registration System for birth, death and marriage registration across the state. It's a unique portal where birth and death of the Central Act and the State Act of Marriage is clubbed in a portal.
Right.
All the applicants. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, we can come back to you at a later point in time during the course of the day. Many congratulations.
Thank you.
Best wishes to Mr. Dr. Mr. Dilesh Sasi, Directorate of Electronic Delivery of Citizens of Karnataka, Grama.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm representing Dilesh sir since he is set up in a meeting. Grama One is an initiative of Government of Karnataka wherein we are setting up rural telecenters at the Gram Panchayat level in generating more than 7,000 employment opportunity to the rural skilled people. So these telecenters will be catering all government services from their telecenters, so that the people of Gram Panchayat need not travel to taluk or district for availing any service. All services are available at their taluk, at their Gram Panchayat level. This is all about Grama One project.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
You also have received the SKOCH Order of Merit for Jan. Many congratulations once again. And also for Seva Sindhu. So many congratulations yet again to your department and your team for an excellent effort. We once again come to Dr. Jayanta Kumar Nayak, Deputy Director of the Department of Horticulture, Keonjhar, for livelihood enhancement of mining affected people through the Wadi model. Many congratulations.
Myself, Dr. Jayanta Kumar Nayak, Deputy Director of Horticulture, Directorate of Horticulture, Government of Odisha.
Yes, many congratulations to you, Dr. Nayak.
The project was our efficient and Wadi project. By this project, we are covering 39,000 household of small and marginal tribal women farmers, covering an area of 12,000 acre of different vegetable crops and fruit crops by utilizing different high-tech methods and mechanization of the project. So the livelihood of the farmers is greatly impact on this program, and their marketing facility is also developed by our department, for which the tribal farmers are getting much benefit than they previously got.
Many congratulations, Dr. Nayak.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Raval H. Kumar, Director, Industries and Commerce, Directorate of Industries and Commerce, Government of Tripura, for Swagat Single Window Portal for setting up industries. Mr. Raval H. Kumar.
I am on behalf of my Director, Industries and Commerce, myself, Devashish Das. And
please do congratulate him. Please do congratulate the entire team for receiving the Order of Merit. In the interest of time, we will have to continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you for recognizing our effort. Thank you, SKOCH.
Mr. Swapnil Paul, Director of the Directorate of Information Technology, Electronics and Communication from DITEC, the Government of Assam, for Assam Right of Way Portal. Mr. Swapnil Paul. Mr. Jai Singh, Director of the Directorate of Land Records and Surveys, Government of Bihar, for the Bihar Special Land Survey and Settlement. Mr. Jai Singh.
Good evening, sir. So actually, our director, Mr. Jai Singh, is busy with some official engagement.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm okay.
And the director on our behalf.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
Special Land Survey and Settlement. Many congratulations. Mr. Nivedan Das Patwari, Director of the Directorate of Sports and Youth Welfare, Government of Assam, for the Chief Minister, Samagra Gramya Unnayan Yojana, CMS GUI, Mr. Nivedan Das Patwari. Dr. Neha Yadav, Sub-Divisional Magistrate, District Administration, Golaghat, for Mission Zero SAM. Neha Yadav.
Thanks a lot to the SKOCH group for taking our Mission Zero SAM for the prestigious award. Basically, it was a small effort by the district administration to identify the SAM children. At the same time, we made some modifications in the mobile NRCs. So we have converted a simple NRC of 10 bedded into a mobile NRC where it can go to the children and get to their needs. So we are quite thankful to SKOCH and thanks a lot.
Thanks out to you, ma'am, for this excellent initiative. Many congratulations. Mr. Pulak Mahanta, Deputy Commissioner, District Administration, Majuli, for Amar Majuli, emphasis on paddy procurement in the riverine island of Majuli. Do we have Mr. Mahanta with us?
Thank you, SKOCH Group, for this prestigious award, and good evening to all. Basically, Amar Majuli is a initiative provided to our farmers to understand the issues and problems. And by Amar Majuli meeting, we try to close the gap between the government officers and the farmers and the financial institutions like bank, like KCC loans on this thing. Already we have some future roadmap and some good product also come up about the Amar Majuli. Now we have a marketing brand. This is called Amar Majuli. We have an organic mustard oil, and we have a lot of entrepreneurships. Then we have a women empowerment now. We have a 100% zero budget farming, natural farming, vermicompost in our district also. Then we have already promoting agro-tourism. We are doing some works in Amar Majuli in agro-tourism. Then we have make a concept this time, yellow Majuli. Yellow Majuli, actually mustard is our district crops. So we are targeting 1,20,000 quintals, and this time we'll do that. Because this time we will do that. And so this is basically being a district magistrate, this is a normal course of access, but this is a medium that Amar Majuli is our family, and our Majuli, the cultivators, the farmers, they can own up all these government schemes. This is our little initiative. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations to you, Mr. Ma'am. Mr. Mayank Agarwal, Collector and District Magistrate, District Administration, Neemuch.
Yes, thank you so much. This is Shivani Garg here, representing.
Congratulations, Ms. Garg. Many congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. I would like to mention one thing over here. I'll just take 30 seconds. The project Swasth Jawat Ki Pehl is a very revolutionary project in health sector. We have created a unique health ID for each and every person in that particular block, which included 2,69,000 unique health IDs. And we have created a big data on that big data. We on a single click we are able to access the entire history of that particular person. And I hope this is replicated in other districts and other states also. Thank you so much for the recognition. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations. Mrs. Vandana Vaidya, Collector and District Magistrate from Shadol, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana.
Good evening to all. I am representing my collector, Vandana Vaid. She is out of town currently. Thank you all. Thank you to the SKOCH team.
Very much.
Thanks.
Mr. Manoj Kumar Patnaik, Additional Secretary, Electronics and Information Technology Department, the Government of Odisha, for Telecom Infrastructure Facilitation and Management System, TIFMS. Many congratulations.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, SKOCH team, for recognizing, and we are honored to receive the Order of Merit. This application we have done since last 10 months that is running, and it is helping the telecom service providers. We are running repeatedly to the offices for their NOC. And since its beginning, we have received 2,000 applications, and out of that, 1,800 NOCs received, and hassle-free services are provided. Thank you for recognizing our services and honoring us with this order of merit.
Thank you for undertaking an excellent initiative. Many congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Mohammad Yaqub Itu, Director General, Budget of the Finance Department of the Government of Jammu and Kashmir for Jan Bhagidari. Mr. Mohammad Yaqub Itu. Mr. Ashwin Danappa Gowda, Managing Director of the Karnataka Skill Development Corporation for Industry Linkage Cell. Mr. Ashwin Danappa Gowda.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is Kavita Gowda, Executive Director, KSDC, representing Ashwin Gowda, MD, KSDC. Thank you, SKOCH, for recognizing the unique initiative of KSDC, the Industry Linkage Cell, and we continue to contribute further for this recognition. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Once again, to Mr. Ashwin Danappa Gowda, represented by Ms. Kavita Gowda of the Karnataka Skill Development Corporation for International Migration Center, Karnataka, IMCK. Many congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And yet again, to the Karnataka Skill Development Corporation, represented by Ms. Kavita Gowda for Skill on Wheels Mobile Training Center.
Yes, this is also a very unique initiative, reaching all the poor section pockets of the society. A mobile training center by the bus travels to the villages to train them. So it's a great initiative, and thank you so much for recognizing it.
Many congratulations. Streamlining of training of trainers, a stellar performance today by the Karnataka Skill Development Corporation for their program for CMKKY. Ms. Kavita Gowda.
Yeah, this is again the core skill program of our state, and I think training of the trainers is one of the need of the hour, which we have taken it very seriously and implementing it. And thank you so much for recognizing it.
Dr. Prashant Bhaurao Rajankar, Associate Scientist, Maharashtra Remote Sensing Application Center, Nagpur, for Maha Agritech, Synergistic Use of Technologies for Crop Assessment. Dr. Prashant Bhaurao Rajankar. Mr. Anbu Abraham Aruldos, Managing Director of the Metropolitan Transport Corporation, Chennai, for Locate and Access My Bus app. Mr. Anbu Abraham Aruldos.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Hearty thanks to SKOCH for selecting this award. This is Locate our bus app in Metropolitan City Corporation. It was launched by our Honorable Transport Minister on 4/5/22. Our hearty thanks to our Transport Secretary, Dr. Gopal IAS, for giving much opportunity to install this Chennai bus app in the city, Chennai city. In Chennai city, we are carrying more than 30 lakhs people every day. And so far, we are getting good feedback from the people, passengers who are using this app. More than 2 lakhs downloader was already done by our computers, this app. Then we are making so many modifications after getting some feedback from the passengers and the media. Media also appreciate this. Passengers will be able to assess their travel in advance. So once again, thank you, SKOCH, for this support. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations. Ms. Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, Managing Director, National Health Mission and Special Officer of the Mugavari Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, for Integrative and Inclusive Public Grievance, CM Helpline Management System, IIP GCMS.
Good evening, everyone. This is Lakshmi Priya, Deputy Collector, Mudaluri and Mugari Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. So I have joined here on behalf of the Special Officer of this department. It's a proud moment for all of us, for our department, that both the projects of this department have entered into the SKOCH Order of Merit. And here I would like to highlight that.
Am I audible? Yes, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
And
Thank you so much. Thank you. I thank the SKOCH group for providing this platform for showcasing our projects, and it was a good learning for all of us. Thank you.
And yet again, to the department for the government of Tamil Nadu, represented by the lady who just joined us, Pungal Thogathil Mudala Maichar, Chief Minister at your constituency. This is an interesting project. Would you like to tell us about Chief Minister at your constituency, madam?
Yes, actually, the project, the scheme was for about 100 days. We received around 4.5 lakh grievances throughout the state, and they were disposed successfully within 100 days. And a special system, integrated grievance redressal mechanism, was formed for redressal of such a huge number of grievances within a very short period. So even large grievance categories like requests for employment, requests for housing were successfully done during this period. So actually we implemented the scheme during May to August 2021. So disposing 4.5 lakh grievances within a very short span of 100 days was seen as a very successful achievement in the field of grievance redressal. So right now, in the mechanism, our focus is not just on the numbers. So right now, we are focusing on improving the transparency, quality, efficiency, and making the grievance redressal mechanism more inclusive. So that is what we are doing. Thank you.
Mr. Mahendra Kumar Parak, Commissioner of the Office of Commissioner, Industries, Commerce and CSR, the Government of Rajasthan, for the MSME ecosystem. Mr. Keshav Kumar Pathak, Additional Chief Secretary of the Prohibition, Excise and Registration Department, Government of Bihar, Madhe Nishad. Mr. Keshav Kumar Pathak. Mr. Aniruddha Mukherjee, Principal Secretary, Public Assets Management Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh, Public Assets Management.
नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार जी।
डिप्टी कमिश्नर एक्साइज बिहार से बोल रहे हैं सर। पुरस्कार देने के लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
पाठक साहब,
हमारे सर पाठक सर और कमिश्नर सर मीटिंग में है सर। बाद में सर से फिर हम लोग बात करते हैं सर। थैंक यू। एक बार फिर से पुरस्कार देंगे।
थैंक यू। The Public Assets Management Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Vikas Mishra, Deputy Secretary of the Public Assets Department, is with us. Mr. Vikas Mishra, please. You're on mute, Mr. Mishra. You are muted. जी सर, आप अभी भी म्यूट पर हैं। जी, you are now unmuted.
Can I speak in हिंदी?
आप बिल्कुल।
मैंने जैसा भी आपको पहले बताया था कि आज इस दौर में जब हर राज्य सरकारें चाहती हैं कि अधिक से अधिक योजनाओं पर पैसा आम जनता के लिए खर्च कर सकें, तो उस संदर्भ में हमने मध्य प्रदेश शासन ने हमारे जो शासन की ऐसी परिसंपत्तियां जो अनयूज्ड पड़ी थी, जिनमें इंक्रोचमेंट थे, जिनमें लिटिगेशंस थे और डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स की प्रॉपर्टीज थी, उन सब सारी प्रॉपर्टीज को कोऑर्डिनेट करने के लिए डिपार्टमेंट बनाया, पब्लिक मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट। और इस डिपार्टमेंट में हम लोगों ने अभी तक लगभग 90 प्रॉपर्टीज को डिस्पोज ऑफ किया है। डिस्पोज ऑफ के 2-3 तरीके हैं। प्रॉपर्टी को लिटिगेशन फ्री कराकर, जैसे ईपीएफओ से बैंक के लोन्स थे कई प्रॉपर्टीज में, खासकर रोडवेज ट्रांसपोर्ट की प्रॉपर्टीज थी, उन प्रॉपर्टीज को बैंक लोन फ्री कराकर, उनमें वन टाइम सेटलमेंट कराकर हम लोगों ने उन प्रॉपर्टीज को फिर एक ऑनलाइन पोर्टल पे चढ़वाया डिपार्टमेंट्स पे। उसके बाद ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग की एक हमारी एपेक्स कमेटी की सेक्रेटरी साहब की अध्यक्षता में, उस कमेटी ने हमारे जो है उन जो प्रॉपर्टीज थे उनके हमने रेट अप्रूव कराए एपेक्स कमेटी से। उसके बाद हमने उसको ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग में ले गए और हमें बड़ी खुशी है कि हमको ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग में जो है 3 to 4 टाइम रेट्स मिले। और उन रेट्स जो ये पैसा हमारे पास आया, उस पैसे को हमने गवर्नमेंट ट्रेजरीज के थ्रू फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट के पास जमा कराया और उसके हिसाब से जो भारत सरकार की एक स्कीम है, स्कीम फॉर स्पेशल असिस्टेंस, उसमें भारत सरकार जो है इस तरह से जो भी विभाग पैसे जमा कर रहे हैं, जमा कर रहे हैं, उनके पैसों को के हिसाब से लास्ट 21-22 में 1/3 और इस साल 22-23 में हाफ पैसा भारत सरकार हमारे वित्त मंत्रालय को दे रही है 50% 50 साल के लिए 0% ब्याज पर। तो वो भी पैसा हमको एक्स्ट्रा मिल रहा है। इसमें एक और एस्पेक्ट है, जैसे एनटीपीसी की मिल्स हैं जो बंद पड़ी थी कई सारी मिल्स, उनको हम लोगों ने भी कोऑर्डिनेट करना स्टार्ट किया है। हार्टिकल्चर, एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट्स की ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी जो शहरों के अंदर आ गई है और जहां पर हम उस प्रॉपर्टी का बेटर यूज कर सकते हैं, तो बदले में उनको हमने जितनी उनकी यूज की प्रॉपर्टी है वो प्रॉपर्टी किसी ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में देकर उनको शहर की प्रॉपर्टी को हम लोगों ने जो है वापस इस पोर्टल के थ्रू सेल करने के लिए लिया है। साथ में कई सारे हमारे कॉर्पोरेट डिपार्टमेंट्स के प्लांट्स थे जिनमें बहुत सारा मॉर्गेज थे प्लांट्स, या उनमें बहुत सारी लाइबिलिटीज थी लिक्विडिटी वाली प्रॉपर्टीज की, तो उन प्रॉपर्टीज में मॉर्गेज को फ्री कराकर जो उसमें प्लांट्स में लिक्विडेशन था उसमें हमने ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग करके उनकी उन प्रॉपर्टीज में उस डिपार्टमेंट को पैसा करके लिक्विडेशन दे दिया, और साथ में उसमें ज्यादा पैसा भी कम है। जो जमीन खाली हुई इससे उस जमीन को इंडस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट को दे रहे हैं ताकि वो नए इन्वेस्टर्स को वो जमीनें दे सकें। मेन बात यह है कि हम सभी ये चाहते हैं कि हमारे इन्वेस्टर्स हमारे शहरों में, हमारे प्रदेश में आए, बट आप गौर से देखें तो इन्वेस्टर जब आते हैं और जमीन चाहते हैं तो उन्हें जमीन हमेशा शहर के बाहरी तरफ मिलती है। शहर के अंदर या प्राइम पोजिशन पे उनको लैंड नहीं मिल पाती, क्योंकि या तो लैंड्स किसी इंक्रोचमेंट में रहती हैं या किसी और पर्पज से पहले से इस्तेमाल हो रही होती हैं, या कई डिपार्टमेंट्स अपनी क्षमता से ज्यादा लैंड लिए रहते हैं और कोई भी डिपार्टमेंट लैंड वापस नहीं करना चाहते। इस सारे सिस्टम को देखते हुए हम लोग करते हैं, और साथ में जो भी हमारी एपेक्स कमेटी रेट अप्रूव करती है उस रेट पे हम लोग टेंडरिंग करते हैं। ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग पोर्टल है हमारा एनआईसी का, उस पोर्टल में जो H1 बिडर आता है उस H1 बिडर के रेट को हम लोग कैबिनेट से अप्रूव कराते हैं, और उसके बाद 90 दिन के अंदर उस बिडर को पूरा पैसा 3 किस्तों में हमारे सिस्टम में जमा करना होता है। इस पूरे सिस्टम में 2-3 बड़े फायदे हुए। एक तो लोगों की जो कॉन्स्पिरेसी लोग करते थे बिल्डर्स, वो नहीं हो पाती। ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग है, कोई किसी से नहीं मिल सकता, ओपन फेयर टेंडरिंग होती है। साथ में हम लोग प्री बिड मीटिंग में सारे इश्यूज क्लियर करते हैं, प्रॉपर्टी की जो अट्रैक्शन है वो बताते हैं। हमने डिफरेंट पोर्टल्स में, रेरा में, इवन जो कई सारे प्रॉपर्टी फेयर्स होते हैं वहां हम इन प्रॉपर्टीज का प्रचार करते हैं कि हमारी ये प्रॉपर्टी शहर की है, इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी है जो अभी हम लोग ऑनलाइन टेंडरिंग में लाने वाले हैं। एक बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट किया है कि एक स्कीम लाई है कि जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट जितनी प्रॉपर्टीज पोर्टल पे लाएगा और जिसकी प्रॉपर्टी डिस्पोज ऑफ होगी उसका जो भी पैसा आएगा सरकार के पास, उसका 25% उसी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में डेवलपमेंट कामों में खर्च होगा, खासकर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कामों में, जिससे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भी एक कंपटीशन की फीलिंग आई है और उनके पास जो ऐसे काम है जो उनके लिए बजटरी प्रोविजन में नहीं हो पा रहे थे उन कामों को भी स्वीकृत करा रहे हैं। खासकर बच्चों के लिए स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड हो सकते हैं, कोई और बिल्डिंग हो सकती है, यूथ के लिए कुछ काम हो सकता है। कुल मिलाकर ये अपने आप में एक ऐसा पहल है। भारत सरकार में डीपैम इसको ऑलरेडी कर रहा है, लेकिन राज्य सरकारों में हम मध्य प्रदेश पहला राज्य है जहां पर ये सारा काम चल रहा है।
Congratulations, Mr. बहुत Mr. Sandeep Mathur, Managing Director of the Rajasthan State Road Development Construction Corporation for construction and development of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Shekhawati University campus at Katrathal, Sikar. Mr. Sandeep Mathur. Mr. Santosh Kumar Behra, Superintending Engineer, Road and Building Division, District Administration, Kyonjhar, for improving road connectivity in mining affected habitats. Many congratulations, Mr. Behra.
Thank you, Scotch.
Mr. Karma Namgyal Bhutia, Secretary Skill Development, Government of Sikkim for Niyukti Kendra. Many congratulations, Mr. Bhutia.
Thank you so much to SKOCH for this prestigious award. And on behalf of Sikkim and on behalf of all the unemployed people, we are trying to extend our help possible. We, with great humility, accept this award on their behalf, on the behalf of the Sikkimese people. Thank you so much.
Mr. Konda Bathula Venugopal Rao, Managing Director of the Society for Employment Promotion and Government of Telangana for Skill Development Training. Mr. Rao.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, and thank you very much, SKOCH team, for nominating us for the prestigious award. So we are doing online training for the unemployed youth. Those who cannot come to the center, we developed a portal. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. So we have developed a portal called setwin.online. And the unemployed youth, they can sit in the house and at any point of time, they can log on to the site and they can undergo training.
Many congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Shyam Sundar Tiruva, Deputy Commissioner, State Tax Department, Government of Uttarakhand for VAT arrears of State Tax Department. Mr. Shyam Sundar Tiruva. Mr. S. Prakash, Secretary of the Transport Department, Government of Chhattisgarh for Tumhar Sarkar, Tumhar Dwar, Government at your doorstep. Mr. S. Prakash.
Hello everyone, I am Dheeraj Kumar. On behalf of Mr. S. Prakash, our secretary sir is busy in another meeting. Our project is Tumhar Sarkar, Tumhar Dwar. That is government at your doorstep. Under this project, we deliver 22 smart card based driving license and RC related services to common people by speed post. And thank you team SKOCH for recognizing our project. Thank you very much.
Mr. Vishnu Prasad Acharya, Chief Development Officer cum Executive Officer, Zilla Parishad Kyonjhar for installation of solar powered street systems in mining affected villages.
Good evening all, everybody. I'm Kishore on behalf of Mr. Vishnu Prasad Acharya ji, Chief Development Officer cum Executive Officer, Zilla Parishad Kyonjhar. He is busy with some other video conference. And thank you, SKOCH, for providing this platform and selecting us as semi-finalist for SKOCH Order of Merit.
Many congratulations to you. And with that, we come to this end for the semi-finals of the SKOCH Order of Merit. And with that, I hand over the stage and the mic to Dr. Gursharan Dhanjal, our Vice Chairman here at SKOCH Group, the Master of Ceremonies for the rest of the afternoon. Thank you very much.
Well, Ron, thank you so much. It's been a great day, and I must say that the proceedings have been conducted by you very, very efficiently and succinctly, and you have pointed out, some very, very important issues, both in terms of setting the stage for the discussion, including women, child, and also talking about how is it that India's governance is poised and all the states, which is what we heard, almost every single state participating and receiving the Order of Merit and talking about their achievements in various sectors. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next panel discussion, which is on the state of skill development and employment. And we have the pleasure of having with us Mr. Karma Namgyal Bhutia, who is Secretary, Skill Development, Government of Sikkim. Mr. Hari Kumar Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary, Commerce and Industries Department, again from Sikkim. And Ms. Nilambari Vasant Rao Bhosle, who is Deputy Commissioner of Labour, Government of Maharashtra. So we are going to be having to, delve on issues of skill development and employment, and there are two states participating. And unfortunately, the gentleman, Mr. Veera Raghava Rao, from Tamil Nadu has not been in a position to join. In fact, if you look at the India's skills and the status that we have today, as early as 2015, it was established that clearly there is a gap in the employment and the skills, which is what people require, the capacity which is needed by the industry. So it remains a fact that only 1/3 of the students applying for roles in the labor market had appropriate skills to match employers' requirements. So that was a big challenge. We have come a long way ever since, we started looking into these 2014-15 onwards. And though we have sufficient manpower, but the fact remains that it is not skilled enough to get a suitable job. That is posing a challenge. And as a lot of the participants in the last couple of hours, they also pointed out that the demographic dividend that we have, we need to harness it unless we focus on the capacity and skills enhancement and make it suitable to the industry requirements. It's going to be a big challenge. Also estimated that less than 5% of India's workforce has any vocational training, and that's something which is we are aware, and all of us in our different capacities in different states are working on. So what's important, what is based on these challenges, that we need mobilization, we need skill, we need to convert skill mismatch into skill match, and then make it scalable and create sufficient capacity. So there is increasing recognition of the potential of new technologies in the coming years. So the focus now is expected to be on automation of repetitive tasks, time optimization, maximizing productivity, creation of digital platforms for online access to job opportunities, and formalizing informal operations. So at this moment, I'll stop here and start inviting our panelists for the benefit of the participating panelists. We will divide the discussion in 3 parts, 3 questions. I'll pose question 1 and then invite maybe 2 to 3 minutes response to that from the panelists, move on to the second and the third one. And if the time so permits, we will have an online discussion on that. So Mr. Karma Namgyal from government of Sikkim, post-COVID, realizing that philanthropy could not scale to meet the challenge of rampant unemployment, he founded the Niyukti Kendra under the aegis of the department. It was his vision to make this step as a one-stop shop, one-stop solution for training, recruitment, monitoring, and data collection of thousands of unemployment youth in the state. So looking at, the contributions that have been made by you and the situation that has emerged, my question is, how to accelerate industry, private sector collaboration that matches with skill training? There has been a big gap. How to do that moving forward? Mr. Namgyal. Mr. Namgyal? SKOCH team, can you spotlight him, please? He was with us a few moments back. Do we have Mr. Harikumar Sharma with us from Sikkim?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Sharma, let me introduce you.
Yes.
You are Secretary, Commissioner cum Secretary, Commerce and Industries Department from Sikkim. We are missing Mr. Namgyal here. We're trying to get him back online, and in between, you have had a long stint in the state and served in various capacities, and was Principal Secretary, Commerce and Industries prior to getting appointed as the Commissioner cum Secretary in the Department of Industries. Now, the same question that comes to you, that, when it comes to accelerating industry, private sector collaboration, what matches with the skill training, what needs to be done to fill this gap?
Sir, exactly, Sikkim is a very small state, and there are a number of pharmaceutical companies which have landed in Sikkim due to this NIP. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah. See, because of this NIP 2007, the new scheme that has been launched by the government of India for northeastern states, number of pharmaceuticals companies, they have already landed in Sikkim. But due to the lack of skilled trained people available in the state of Sikkim, lot of our workers from outside the state, they migrated to Sikkim and they're working in the state of Sikkim. And so far, we do not have, so far in the sense last 3-4 years, we had no even a single institute dealing with these pharma companies. And now the government of Sikkim has already started to institute on B Pharma and D Pharma. And now our youths are getting job in the pharmaceutical companies. And Sikkim as such is a very small state, and majority people, maybe it is due to our own mindset or not, that I do not know, but majority people, they would like to join the government service rather than going for the private sector. This is the basic scenario at this moment. I think there's a lack of mindset of the parents as well as the mindset of the young people. Thank you.
No, you have posed a very big question here that, people are not looking at getting into private sector. What is the fear? Why is it not happening? And, the government itself is not offering too many opportunities. That means to say that the youth will remain unemployed for a very long time. And then the demographic dividend will become a demographic disadvantage. Mr. Sharma.
Yeah. See, we always see Sikkim as a state, but if you see population-wise, it's a very, 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 very small state. So far, our total population is 7 lakhs, not even 7 lakhs. So that way, our people are not that much advanced in many respects. But as far as employment is concerned, people are more concerned towards the government job than the private sector jobs. And now government has dragged a number of policies through which the minds of the people are dragged towards self-employment. And in many of the departments, already new policies has been launched by the government, and people are attracted. As I said, that government of Sikkim under Commerce and Industry Department also has launched one scheme called Skill Youth Startup Scheme. Under this schemes also, a lot of youths are getting benefit, and they are establishing their own units with the bank supports, provided subsidies 35% from the government side.
Great. So I'll come back to you with my next question, but in the meanwhile, let me invite Ms. Nilambari Vasantrao Bhosle, who is Deputy Commissioner of Labour, Government of Maharashtra, who has been instrumental in state-level policy framing for construction workers and has got building construction workers registered and extended scheme benefits to workers. She's also successfully handled the charge of Secretary of Construction Workers Board, and as a nodal officer, she is responsible for the implementation of the reforms suggested by the Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade under the umbrella of Ease of Doing Business. So, Nilambriji, my question to you is how to accelerate industry-private sector collaboration that matches with skill training, given the imperatives that you have in your state. Nilambriji. Nilambriji, are you there? You were there with us till about a couple of moments back. Okay. So Nilambriji, I want to ask you the same question, which is what I posed to Sikkim, on how to accelerate industry private sector collaboration that matches with skill training, and what are your imperatives? Can you hear me? Nilambriji, can you hear me? By the time she comes back, let me go back to Mr. Sharma, ask you another question on, there is another problem, which is what we find all across there, that the participation rates of working age women in labor force is quite low. What is the situation there, and how are you trying to correct this? Mr. Sharma? I see we are joined by Mr. Namgyal. Namaskar. Mr. Namgyal, it's very interesting, the kind of initiatives that you have taken, but moving beyond the Niyukti Kendra, which is what you have done, which is, is an attempt to fix the problem of training and employment and recruitment. How are you accelerating industry private sector collaboration, matching with the skill training, so that absorption by the industry could accelerate?
Okay, I think that is a very, very big question. I think it circumscribes everything. So what we have started this Niyukti Kendra. It's a one-point convergence of all skilling. It's a full ecosystem of skilling plus employment, everything. So what we are looking at is the convergence of all the basic programs and schemes of the various departments with the government or our forefathers, our thinkers, in the first place, they made for example, the Apprenticeship Act of 1961. That act, the establishment of ITIs way back in immediately after the independence, and when Sikkim joined the mainstream India in 1975, I think the first one of the first major improve or whatever say first landmark of joining the Indian mainstream was establishment of a Center of Excellence ITI at Rampur. So what it does is, for a small, very, Sikkim is not, of course, we are doing very well in pharmaceutical. Now, what we are trying to do is we are trying to bring in skill and enter bestow the skilling qualities right from the early age, right from the schooling, or right after the schooling, or right after the school dropouts, they come. We start off with the entrepreneurship programs, and we go on the job trainings. And on the job trainings, they will be absorbed as apprenticeship, being paid at a minimum wage, which we have notified. So I think this way, the local Sikkimese people who are not very keen to industrial kind of training, our people are more keen to hospitality and all these kind of things. So what we are doing is, I think it is a transition from a traditional way of farming and traditional way of livelihood into development of industry, so that whenever industries come to our state is fully equipped with skilling people, or at least people who can adapt very easily to new technologies, and they will be understanding all these new technologies.
Thank you. So I'll come back to you with my next question. In between, we are joined by Mr. K. Veera Raghava Rao. Are you with us, sir? Mr. Rao?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Regret for delayed joining.
No
I had
problem.
a meeting with the chief
No, I can understand.
secretary.
So thank you very much for being with us.
I'm very happy to be part of this panel discussion. Yeah. Please.
So, let me introduce you to our delegates and our fellow panelists. You are Director of Employment and Training, Department of Employment and Training at Tamil Nadu. Recipient of SKOCH Award for creation of farm ponds in Ramananthapuram aspirational districts. You had fruitful stints in Madurai and Tiruvallur districts as well. And I must add that your efforts are credited with implementation of schemes for welfare of persons with disabilities in Madurai. And, having implemented electoral practices in creating voters' education and electoral participation in the district. So you have had a wide gamut, a pretty wide canvas of having to contribute. So when it comes to skill training, India, we call India as being the skill capital of the world. And the commitment is made evident through the structured efforts that we have been making since 2014-15. What the problem that we see is that, till such time there is a mobility across borders, meaning international mobility, the workforce internally itself, is becoming largely unemployable because of the skill mismatch. And on top of that, encouraging international mobility will be another issue. So how do you see these two getting corrected over a period of time?
Yeah, thank you for a very kind introduction, and also thanks for giving this opportunity, raising very important pertinent points. We, a very young country, the Indian youth are having enormous opportunities now. And also we being very professionally qualified and a lot of English speaking youth are seeing various international opportunities, grabbing it. And particularly our main focus is on skilling the youth, because we on interaction with various industries. The main problem today in our system of training is a lot of gap between education institutions, what is being trained in our academic curriculum, and also the requirements of the industry. That gap is there. That gap is the one which our various programs are being designed by governments to meet that gap and make our youth ready for taking up opportunities in various industries and also service sector. So our focus should be on skilling the youth. Second, the opportunities we should not only see in the domestic market, and various international opportunities are there. And opportunities will come if we are having a fine skill set, and also all our youth are trained in certain skills where they will be masters, because industry is very competitive across the globe, and a lot of technological developments. For example, industry 4.0 standards are there. Aptly in Tamil Nadu, we are having government ITIs. I, as a director of employment and training, see both wings. Training wing, we are having around 91 government ITIs, where we are improving the infrastructure to the standards of industry 4.0. So that around 25,000 children who are getting admitted in all our government ITIs, we are going to make them well versed with all these industry 4.0 requirements, so that they will be ready with these skill sets the moment they finish ITA course. All these children are 10th and 12th pass. Basic qualification is 10th. Most of them are 10th and 12th pass. They are joining. So, most of them are academically poor and economically poor. When we train them, right now itself, our placement percentage is around 75%. Once we do that, they get good opportunities. Another aspect, particularly the project which we have presented for this, is my job, my choice. That is very, very important, because in Tamil Nadu, a lot of youth, it's very industrialized. You all very well know, and a lot of places, service sector is thriving. A lot of youth are checking and waiting for opportunities, because they are being enabled with the one single platform where we keep conducting job fairs. For example, last 1 year we have done around mega job fairs, around 66, almost about 5.6 lakh youth have participated. More than 16,000 companies participated. We have done a placement, 1 lakh placement. Recently, our Honorable Chief Minister has participated and given 1 lakh order also. This primarily our department is playing role of a bridge between unemployed youth and also the companies. It's not that youth only are searching. Attrition is a problem for industry. So there also skill set matching is very, very important. So these aspects we are concentrating now, and definitely our focus is on skilling our youth. We have a very unique scheme of a novel scheme of non-Mudalavan, like making everyone the number one. So that also being implemented. All are aiming at skilling the youth and giving them good opportunities to capture the global opportunities and various domestic opportunities.
You talked about attrition. In fact, that's very important point, and is the biggest challenge, because in the change scenario, it is also found out that companies today are expecting technological change to lead the job creation rather than the other way around. And also, they are looking at creating more jobs rather than doing job loss. Meaning to say, there are increasing number of opportunities. Generally, it is considered that digitalization will shrink the job opportunities, but in fact, that is not true. And there is recognition of potential of new technologies in the coming years. So the focus is on automation, and our traditional skill development programs have focused less on that and more on the hand skills and other capacity building trainings. How are you marrying the two in the change scenario?
Yeah, it's very, very true. It's the present scenario of the industrial development. In last 2 decades, we have seen a computer revolution, then communication revolution. Now we are seeing artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality. All this robotics are going to play a major role in near future. So technology is growing, like it's developing. It's not growth; it's a new versions. Technological developments are there to make our life more easier. Your observation of technological development doesn't shrink the opportunities. In fact, it gives the new opportunities. But if we don't skill ourselves and change and adopt the modern developments, technological developments, we will lose those opportunities, and these opportunities will be captured by those who are competent in this. So keeping this in our mind, we are concentrating both aspects: long-term skilling and short-term skilling. Long-term skilling, like our engineering, polytechnic, and ITIs. There, we are adopting the modern technology. I just mentioned about our Industry 4.0 standards. And also, short-term courses which are amenable to this. For example, robotics. Even drone pilot one course is there for us. So many things, whatever is coming up in the industry and the various service sectors, we have to adapt. Otherwise, we lose opportunity. It's a global competition. If we lose, some other country, some other geographical location will catch up. See, those days, now all our youth are ruling IT industry. We have a eminent historical example where we have succeeded. Same thing, our next generation should not lose out. We should adopt these aspects of what are the current trends in technological developments: robotics, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, digital printing. So many aspects are coming. All these are not only IT industry. It is useful in across manufacturing, various sectors. And also, startup ecosystem is very good now. The innovation, globe is in our hand. Gone are the days where opportunities and knowledge is not in everybody's domain. It's the cell phone itself is giving an opportunity of knowledge and opportunity in everybody's hand. So definitely we will work in this direction to capture all this, to make our youth and the young generation life easier and better, and making our India more vibrant and stronger.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Mr. Namgyal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the same aspect vis-a-vis your state and the efforts being made by you in terms of technology adoption, looking at expanding the job opportunities, but at the same time posing a challenge to skill development.
Yes, I think, like Mr. Rao said, these are, and I think we should really appreciate the present central government, the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, our Honorable Minister, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, and all this, because the skilling aspect has to be taken into consideration. One has to be a long-term, skilling aims and objectives and a roadmap to it, which Mr. Rao also put it very rightly. It should be put into more long-term skill development programs, because when you talk of long-term, technically getting prepared for the future, you have to have these programs in ITIs, you have to have these programs in colleges, degree colleges and diploma colleges. But I think the good thing is the skill hub initiatives and the new format of what PMKVY, the training program, is yet to come. I think that now the skilling was usually done post, the schooling periods, or someone drops out of school. Now the skilling is being brought. And the age of skilling, starting the skilling in our youth is now being brought down. It's starting right from very tender age. So I think that is a very long-term kind of a strategy which would solve, or at least help India stay on top of it. And yes, we have to have traditional kind of skilling that you said, with soft skills, hand skills, hospitality. All these kind of technologies, at least these will be the breadwinners. This will pull you through, and this cannot be, given up. It has to be there, because this is the traditional workforce, that the skilled workforce that has been that has brought our great nation to this stage, and it is a proven kind of a skilling method. So I say it should be a long term when you come to plan for technologies. And I think because the age bar of introduction to skill, vocational training, is now slowly coming down. Slowly, I think some programs will start right from the kindergarten to primary section. It'll start, and in certain programs, the skilling age is also enhanced. For example, if you see the programs like recognition of prior learning and all these programs, and even in skill hub initiatives, the skilling age is also being raised. So what it automatically does, it will have a greater pool of people that in fact will be within the scheme of being skilled in some way, a long term or a short term. So what I was saying, and when I said about our skilling pertinent or relating to Sikkim, I think I speak more for the entire Northeast, in fact, because our people going abroad now people are going abroad. They have been going abroad. Now, I think National Skill Development Corporation, they have started a program for, national skill development abroad. In this, I think when it comes to hospitality, when it comes to caregiving, in all these kind of industries, the Northeast people could really do very well because of the structure, because of the social, social way of life or how they talk, and even the subtle fingers, the nimble fingers, and all this. So I think skill could be specific to region also. Skilling should be specific to region also, and that way I think we could do very well. Thank you.
It's wonderful. One more question I want to ask both gentlemen. That when it comes to the skill development, we're looking at skill tests, we're looking at upskilling, we're looking at improving language, and a lot of orientation work. The government has undertaken technical collaborations with various countries, including the UK, Australia, and the UAE for benchmarking and mutual recognition of standards on skills. How are you leveraging it? So if I may ask Mr. Rao first.
Yeah, benchmarking technological developments and also standards for training with other countries is very good. But because, see, we can't work in isolation, and our certifications may not have validity in other country scenarios unless until we have a benchmarking and comparisons. So having skill is the primary requirement for getting a job and decent job and right job. At the same time, certification of it and also recognition of that certificate is also very, very important to enter into a company or a system, for particularly the youth who are going to get into a job for the first time. So this kind of, and now the youth are aspiring for global opportunities. In such scenario, we should have standard comparisons and this benchmarking of our courses, training courses, and also certifications. Then the youth who are trained here with this collaboration with other country models and also their standards, they get the global opportunities. And also these standards are well accepted across other countries. Just benchmarking with one country, say for example, Australia or Singapore, other many countries who are recognizing this will also accept the opportunities, will give opportunities for this. So definitely that is very, very important and required also. Accordingly, we have our PMKV, NSDC designed programs are having comparison benchmarking like this. And we are also in our state, our ITIs, when we are comparing with other standards and collaborating with industry partners and implementing this Industry 4.0 standard labs, this benchmarking and comparing other international standards is also incorporated in there, so that our children will get good opportunities in international market. So that's very, very essential.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mr. Namgyal?
It is very important that a certain certification or a certain degree which has been issued to a trainee, a trained person, has to be recognized, whether it is within our state or whether it's in the country, or especially in case of when someone once aspires to go abroad. So what I believe is, I think this skilling certification, I think, should come and converge on a global level, because if someone wants to go abroad, I think the first requirement is the visa. No, to apply for a visa, someone has to apply for a job. Let's say some organic farmer from Sikkim wants to apply for an organic farmer post in, let's say, Kyoto in Japan. There has to be a certification that has to be attached, a recognized certification, which will at least hold good for him to get a visa to Japan. So the entire process of skilled people going abroad, in the very first instance, when they go for immigration, they will have to have a certification which will make the host country, the importing country, have a sense of, they will feel that, yes, someone has come to work here, he has got the adequate skill, he has been certified. So I think certification is the most important. And I think in this, I also want to say that there is a program called recognition of prior learning. Someone is already an organic farmer, but that person, or someone, let us say, I think, for example, cattle breeding and dairy milk, Indian people are, village people are already very, very, if they want to do organic farming or organic dairy raising, they are already, they have got a full set of skills. But for that person's son, a young person who could go abroad to an organic farm or dairy farm, he needs a certificate for applying for the visa. So I think certification, the process of certification, yes, it will have its people may misuse the simple process of acquiring a certificate like recognition of prior learning. But I think in the short term, for example, someone is a very, very fantastic cook. See, if he wants to apply not to a 5-star, he wants to go to a street side or hotel or something like that. He wants to go and work in maybe in Korea or Japan. He will have to have a certificate. Otherwise, the very process of getting a visa doesn't work. So I think in terms of, short term sending off our people abroad for better opportunities should have shorter term certification. And yes, of course, when it comes to institutionalized certification like the engineering degrees, the diplomas or the ITI, and these like, for example, NCVT, National Skill Council of Vocational Training, and the State Council of Vocational Training, they should at least amongst our friendly countries or amongst the Commonwealth, or at least some kind of a platform should be created where NCVT and SCVT certification is recognized to a certain degree so that people can aspire to go there. And learning is always a lifetime process. Like learning is always, you don't go for a skilling program and you become a master. You have to reskill, upskill. So I think a person who goes for 6 months training on a livelihood skill like spa and therapy or something like that, or a chef, multi-cuisine chef, they have to upgrade themselves. It's a long process that will never end, So I think certification is a very key issue on this. And if we have enough checks in place so that it is not misused, we have to have a better certification program.
I know. I mean, I would tend to agree with you because this information asymmetry on multiple fronts can be taken care of by the recognition of prior learning, which is what you're talking about, which is one good promising way to counter the same.
Yes.
And as pointed out by the other panelists, creating possibilities for private sector engagement. It is crucial that the skill has to match, which is what has been a factor known to all of us. But yeah, important part is that we have to create internship opportunities for a kind of an exchange program wherein the possibility that foreign nationals are inducted in. I mean, there is kind of a student exchange program. So similarly, the internship exchange program may also go to help to a great extent, and apprenticeship, which is what everybody is talking about. So I think some of the things, which is what.
Can I add a word here?
Yes,
Can I add a word here?
Yeah,
see, Sikkim has got a lot of pharmaceutical companies, and there are, they employ a lot of laborers. Sometimes, as per the factory's profile, sometimes they have a regular kind of a labor supply requirement, and sometimes, for example, a company manufacturing, let's say, ceiling fans. Normally, they are on the lull side when it comes to the winter period and the manufacturer closes down. So the supply demand of labor is fluctuating. Now, what we have seen here is because of the certification problem, because these people, let us, for example, a person who has been working in the boiler for the last 10 years, he's got all this. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are. Please go ahead.
So that person has got all the skills to run that boiler. But now, for the management to upgrade him, to say that, okay, now you can become a foreman, or now you can become a junior engineer, or you can be a thing. Now, because the certification is in the absence of certification, these kind of talented people, and our countrymen are very, very good with machines and all these kind of robust kind of machines that we have, like lathe machines, boilers, everything. But because of the lack of certification, that particular person is always perpetually he is a labor, and he has no certification unless and until the management itself is so kind to him and recognize him. So it is all dependent on one person's empathy or a compassion for that worker. But if otherwise, because of the non-certification process, a laborer in a factory is perpetually a laborer and cannot rise up the ladder to management. So this is also very important.
Mr. Rao, one last question, taking a cue from what Mr. Namgyal is talking about. Is it also a problem in your state? And if yes, how have you fixed this?
See, in our state, labor shortage is there. It's like a lot of labor movement is inflow. We are having a lot of inflow. See, it's all like basic workers like construction or even service sector. It's all labor who are coming in from various other parts of the country. And definitely what Mr. Namgyal has told is that certification is key. Wherever, like he quoted very beautifully about the labor who works for 10 years without certification, his growth prospects, his career progression, thereby his well-being is crippled. So certification and elevation in their career and also recognizing the talent of individual through certification is very, very important. At the same time, if we analyze the scenario of Tamil Nadu, a lot of basic labor are coming from outside, but at the same time, local people are looking at opportunities in other countries. It's all like migration of both out and in is there from Tamil Nadu. Our people are moving to other places like West Asia, Singapore, and IT sector, particularly in the southern part of India. Most of them are going to US, UK, Europe, Australia, these places, IT engineers and all going. Whatever the scenario, but we need to have a proper skilling, reskilling, upskilling, regular skilling. Then only we will keep our labor, whether it's domestic or labor who has come from outside. Industry doesn't make any much difference. For economy doesn't make any difference. What it requires is a right labor, right skilled person for the right job. That will let the economy thrive. So we need to concentrate on that. We need to concentrate on continuously skilling. Accordingly, we have a lot of design policies and we are implementing all these programs of skill training and also giving good skill sets during academic career itself, during college time itself, so that they'll be ready. So this is the scenario and this will be a continuous process. We can't, skilling is a continuous exercise. It keeps on changing. We need to continuously keep modifying our requirements based on the demands of the economy.
Well, great. It's been a great learning speaking to you, gentlemen, because, this is a subject on which we can have a long discussion and there are several aspects to it. But, within our limited capacity and the time permitted, what we have discussed, we have been great learnings and good takeaways, which is what we would like to put together. And, I must extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for having joined and shared your opinion and made some very good suggestions on how to improve on skill development and employment scenarios. So thank you, Mr. Namgyal, Mr. Sharma, Mr. Rao, and Nilamriji, who was able to join us, but we couldn't speak with her, maybe some other time. And thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving opportunity. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
So kindly stay with us as we move on towards the announcement of SKOCH Award. Stay with us. We'll be back. Good evening and welcome to SKOCH Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting the first awardee today in agriculture, receives Silver Award, Mr. Chevuru Kiran, Special Commissioner from the Department of Agriculture, Government of Andhra Pradesh for Insight Quality Control App. Mr. Kiran. Mr. Pulak Mahanta, Deputy Commissioner from District Administration, Majuli, District Governance, Silver, for Amar Majuli, emphasis on paddy procurement in the River Island. Mr. Mahanta.
Thank you so much, sir, for the prestigious award. I'm really grateful to all of you. Basically, Amar Majuli is a concept to bridge the between farmers and government. I hope this prestige issue will our pregnant farmers double multiple profit. Thank you so much for bottom of our head. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Dr. Neha Yadav, Sub-Divisional Magistrate, Silver, District Governance, District Administration, Golaghat, for Mission Zero SAM.
Thanks a lot, SKOCH, for recognizing our efforts, and we just hope that we continue with our same efforts for bringing down the number of SAM children in our district. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations to you. The next silver in district governance goes to Department of Horticulture, Keonjhar, for livelihood enhancement of mining affected people through Wadi model. Dr. Jayanta Kumar Naik, Deputy Director.
Thank you, sir, for this prestigious award. I'm on behalf of Jayanta Kumar Naik, DDS, sir, accepting this award for Silver Award. Thank you for this award. And this award goes to all the Wadi farmers of the Keonjhar district. Thank you for this award. Thank you.
Congratulations. Silver in e-governance. Directorate of Economics and Statistics, Government of Karnataka, for e-Janma. Mr. Madeshu M, Chief Registrar, Births and Deaths from Karnataka. Next, silver in e-governance goes to Mudalwarin Mugavari Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, for integrated and inclusive public grievance CM Helpline Management System. Ms. Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, Managing Director, National Health Mission and Special Officer.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for recognizing our efforts. Thank you so much. I thank the SKOCH team. Thank you.
Congratulations to you and the entire team. The next silver in e-governance goes to Project Jan Sevaka, to Directorate of Electronic Delivery of Citizen Services, Government of Karnataka, Mr. Dilesh Sasi, Director.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for recognizing this ambitious initiative of Government of Karnataka. Thank you.
Congratulations to you. Silver in e-governance goes to Maharashtra Remote Sensing Application Center from Nagpur for Maha Agritech, Dr. Prashant B. Rajankar, Associate Scientist. Next silver in e-governance. Electronics and Information Technology Department, Government of Odisha, for Telecom Infrastructure Facilitation and Management System. Mr. Manoj Kumar Patnaik, Additional Secretary.
Good afternoon, sir. On behalf of Manoj Kumar Patnaik, sir, I am Madhumita Rathore, Additional Secretary, Electronics and IT Department, Government of Odisha. Thank you so much for honoring us with this prestigious award. And all credit goes to SKOCH team for recognizing Odisha in different e-governance applications. Thank you.
Congratulations. In ease of doing business, silver Office of Commissioner Industries, Commerce and CSR, Government of Rajasthan for MSME ecosystem, Mr. Mahendra Kumar Parag, Commissioner.
Thank you. Thank you so much for recognizing our efforts in ease of doing business.
Excellent effort.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you and the entire team, the entire department.
Thank you.
The next silver in ease of doing business goes to Commerce and Industries Department, Government of Sikkim for initiatives in food processing sector. Mr. Hari Kumar Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary.
Thank you so much for the award, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations. Our next category, environment. Silver for Department of Environment, Science and Technology, Government of Himachal Pradesh for buyback policy of non-recyclable and single-use plastic. Lalit Jain, Director.
Yeah, thank you very much. I, Dr. Atri from Government of Himachal Pradesh, on behalf of Mr. Lalit Jain, sir, I am receiving this, and we highly, appreciate your recognition for such a prestigious award by you all, and the efforts of Government of Himachal Pradesh in the field of plastic waste management have been already, recognized as the national level, and we have also received the national level awards for this. And thank you very much for this. We highly appreciate your recognition. Thank you.
In environment, silver for Environment, Climate Change and Forests Department, Government of Tamil Nadu for Needham Manchapai, People's Campaign Against Plastics. Mr. Kanan R, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board.
Thank you very much, sir. We are very much delighted to receive this SKOCH award. It's a flagship program of Tamil Nadu government. We'll be very much encouraged, and we'll carry on with our mission. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you and the entire team. In governance, silver goes to governance reforms and public grievances, Government of Punjab for Citizen Connect portal. Mr. Girish Dayalan, Director. Silver in governance for Public Assets Management Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh for Public Assets Management. Mr. Anirudh Mukherjee, Principal Secretary. Mr. Narendra Kumar Yadav, Chief Horticulture Officer from Department of Horticulture and Food Processing, Government of Uttarakhand. Silver in horticulture for project ODOP Mushroom, a tool to tackle migration and employment issues in Uttarakhand.
Thank you, SKOCH. This is One District, One Product initiative by my department. And the credit goes to all the mushroom growers of my district and the entire state of Uttarakhand. I think this is going to be a game changer crop for our farmers to earn this mission of state and central governments doubling the farmers' income. This recognition will surely help our farmers to motivate, for ourselves to motivate the farmers and to assist them in growing the mushroom. Thank you, SKOCH.
Congratulations. In irrigation category, silver goes to Irrigation and CAD Department, Government of Telangana for water use efficiency in irrigation sector. Mr. C. Muralidhar, Engineer-in-Chief. I now invite Barbil Municipality to receive silver in municipal governance for project Wushu Stadium at Barbil, Keonjhar. Mr. Abhishek Panda, Executive Officer.
Thank you so much, SKOCH Group, for awarding me this prestigious award. Actually, I would like to dedicate this award to our District Collector, Ashish Thakre sir, without whose efforts this project would not have been successful. Thank you so much, SKOCH Group. Thank you.
Congratulations. Silver in revenue goes to Directorate of Land Records and Survey, Government of Bihar. For Bihar Special Land Survey and Settlement, Mr. Jai Singh, Director.
Thank you so much, sir. I, Surbhi Singh, on behalf of Mr. Jai Singh, Director of Land Record and Survey, thanks to the complete Scotch team. Thanks for encouraging our team and recognizing the initiatives and innovations done by our team. Thanks. Sir.
Congratulations. In rural development, silver goes to Jharkhand State Livelihood Promotion Society, Rural Development Department, Government of Jharkhand for Jharkhand Opportunities for Harnessing Rural Growth. Mr. Prashant Kumar, Secretary. Next, silver in rural development, Department of Rural Development, Government of Jharkhand for Project Palash, branding and marketing for rural and tribal women entrepreneurs and artisan products. Mr. Prashant Kumar, Secretary. Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Department, Government of Telangana, silver in rural development for sustainable solid waste management in rural Telangana. Mr. Hanumanta Rao, Commissioner.
Thank you very much, sir, for selecting us to this honor. So I am on behalf of Hanumanta Rao, sir. Thank you very much once again, sir.
Congratulations. Silver in sanitation. Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management, Government of Goa for Goa Waste Management Corporation. Mr. Levinson J. Martins, Director. Silver in skill development for Chhattisgarh State Skill Development Authority and State Project Livelihood College Society for Mukhyamantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Mr. Avinash Kumar Sharan, Chief Executive Officer.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for awarding this. This is a prestigious moment for us. This is a proud moment. Thank you so much for selection. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Skill development, silver, goes to Skill Development Department, Government of Sikkim for Niyukti Kendra. Mr. Karma Namagyal Bhutia, Secretary, Skill Development.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We thank the SKOCH on behalf of the entire people of Sikkim. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Mr. Namagyal.
Thank you.
In social justice and security, silver, Department of Tribal and Scheduled Caste, Government of Chhattisgarh for development of departmental hostels, ashram as model institutions. Ms. Shami Abidi, Commissioner. Chhattisgarh. Would you like to say something? Well, congratulations to you and the entire team. In sports and youth, silver for Directorate of Sports and Youth Welfare, Government of Assam for Chief Minister Samagra Grama Unnayan Yojana. N. Das Pataure, Director. The next one in sports and youth, silver, goes to Department of Youth Empowerment and Skills, Government of Karnataka. The Life Skills Training and Counseling Services Program, Dr. Shalini Rajni, Additional Chief Secretary.
Thank you, sir. We, on behalf of Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, as well as the Government of Karnataka and the Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports, and my Minister, Mr. Narayan Gowda, I thank you for this encouraging award, and we would continue to harness on this new and unique initiative and try to expand it throughout the country. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, congratulations. Tourism. Silver goes to Department of Tourism, Government of Odisha for Eco Retreat Odisha. Mr. Sachin Yadav, Director, Tourism and Additional Secretary. Mr. Jadhav. In transport, silver goes to Andhra Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation for implementation of digital payments platform for citizen services and payments to vendors and suppliers. Mr. C.H. Dwarka Tirumala Rao, Vice Chairman and Managing Director. In urban development, silver for Department of Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Government of West Bengal, for single window system for online building plan approval. Mr. Saikat Kumar Datta, Special Secretary.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Urban Development and Municipal Affairs Department, myself, Hirajyoti Majumdar, Deputy Secretary, I convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to you for awarding this prestigious award. I think it will be helpful and for making good effort in future. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. In water category, silver goes to Water Resources Department, Government of Odisha for ECAD. Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Nayak, Additional Secretary and Director.
A very good evening, and thank you so much for this prestigious award. It inspires us to do many such flagship programs under our Department of Water Resources. It will improve the efficiency of our farmers and also improve the water usability of the state as well as the country. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. The next silver in water goes to Water Resources Department, Government of Odisha for Hydromet. Ms. S. Sahu, Deputy Director, Flood Forecasting.
Thank you. Thank you, Team SKOCH, for on behalf of Department of Water Resources. I'd like to thank entire team for recognizing Hydromet app at national level. Thank you, one and all.
Congratulations. The next silver in water goes to Water Resources Department, Government of Odisha for Industrial Water Consumption and Revenue Collection Monitoring. Mr. Ajit Rao, Additional Director, Revenue and Allocation. Mr. Rao. In District Governance, Gold goes to Department of Horticulture, Keonjhar for Agriculture Production Cluster. Dr. Jayanta Kumar Nayak, Deputy Director. Do we have Keonjhar with us?
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's a great pleasure actually to getting the gold award and agriculture production cluster, and this is basically it goes to all the small and small and marginal women farmer of the Keonjhar district, and also all the line departments who are contributed to given the success of this project. And especially we are thankful to the district collector Ashish Thakre sir, and thank you all, and we are very much thankful to the jury who have selected us in the gold category. Thank you all.
Congratulations. In ease of doing business, gold goes to Directorate of Industries and Commerce, Government of Tripura for Swagat. Mr. Raval H. Kumar, Director, Industries and Commerce.
Sir, I am Anirban Datta, Additional Director, receiving this award on behalf of Mr. Raval H. Kumar. So, Tripura is a small state, sir. This award will motivate all our team officers who will try to do better in future. This is really a motivational award for us and a proud moment. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks to SKOCH for this award. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to you and the entire team. Gold in e-governance for Consumer Affairs Department, Government of West Bengal for e-Parimap. Ms. Roshni Sen, Principal Secretary. Next gold in e-governance to Madhulwarin Mugavari Department, Government of Tamil Nadu for Chief Minister at your constituency, Ms. Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, Managing Director, National Health Mission and Special Officer.
Good evening, sir. On behalf of our Special Officer, Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, myself Ram Pradeepan, Special Officer for Chief Minister Special Cell. Thank you so much, sir, for recognizing our efforts. Of course, it is one of the pet subject of Honorable Chief Minister. Once again, thank you for the entire SKOCH team for recognizing our sincere efforts. Thank you all.
Congratulations. Gold in governance. Once again, for Consumer Affairs Department, Government of West Bengal, for pre-litigation mediation for consumers, Ms. Roshni Sen, Principal Secretary. Gold in rural development goes to State SWACH Bharat Mission Grameen, Government of Telangana, for SBM Grameen, Mr. H. Hanumanta Rao, Project Director.
Thank you very much, sir, for this honor. So I am Suresh Babu, Director of SWACH Bharat Mission Gramin, attending on behalf of our Project Director, Hanumanta Rao sir. Thank you very much once again, sir, for your honor.
Congratulations. Gold in water for Water Resources Department, Government of Odisha, for dam rehabilitation and improvement project, Mr. Sibasish Padi, Chief Engineer, Dam Safety. And ladies and gentlemen, the platinum in irrigation goes to Odisha Lift Irrigation Corporation Limited for community lift irrigation and deep borewell projects. Ms. Archana Patnaik, Special Secretary and Managing Director. Another platinum in Women and Child Development. Recipient, Department of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare, Government of West Bengal, for Lakshmir Bhandar, Ms. Sangamitra Ghosh, Principal Secretary.
SKOCH, on behalf of Principal Secretary Madam, I am Debanjan Roy, Senior Deputy Secretary. I would like to congratulate and acknowledge the efforts of Team SKOCH for recognizing this effort of women and child development. And this recognition will help this team to continue their endeavor in the field of women empowerment. Thank you very much, sir.
So that brings us to the end of the announcement of SKOCH Award 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all the winners and also the recipient of SKOCH Order of Merit for having done well and at the national level after competing with your other peers, you have been found to be rated and to be rated so high. So my congratulations to all of you. And may I request everyone to kindly switch on your videos so that we can take a group photograph of everybody together. So kindly switch on all your videos, please. Can I request all participants, recipients, kindly switch on your video. That looks good. So we are ready to do a group photograph. Let's take one more. And yet another one. Well, thank you very much for joining us and making it such a lively day. We have had a wonderful day learning from so many projects, interacting with you, and very, very fruitful discussions. And look forward to meeting you soon on the same platform with more of your successes coming in, so that, looking at your successes, others are encouraged and your projects also scale and become replicable practices. and true beacons of hope for the country to move on and improve on the governance step by step. And thank you very much for joining us.
May I say something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, my mic was not working at the time my department name was announced. This is Nilanjan Bhattacharya, Deputy Secretary from Consumer Affairs Department of West Bengal. We have received 2 gold awards, and I, on behalf of my Principal Secretary, thank you, SKOCH team, for recognizing our efforts. We have actually received these awards for 2 sectors of our department. And right that time my name was announced, my mic was not working. So I would express my sorrow for that. But thank you, SKOCH, for recognizing our efforts. This will actually boost the morale of our team and go a long way in solving our. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. And
thank you.
Say a goodbye to all the participants for the time being, and look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.